Dragon Ball Ultra Mega Super. He's gone Ultimate Super Plaid form. It's like his hair turns plaid and he gets a Scottish accent. All right, Fraser, time to take you down. Welcome back to another episode of Windermere Fantasy Online, or WFO, where they are trapped inside of a video game. What the fuck's going on? It's glitching. And we're going to see what's happening. Last episode, they had decided they were going to trek on to go and get that luminous pumpkin, finish the last quest from Kipswitch, and get the cooking materials and everything that they wanted from there. But along the way, that's when you don't know if it was flagged or what, but there was a window that sort of popped up in front of Canoe Crusher, in front of Billy, warning him about an infraction, improper name, etc., and that he would be isolated until such a name had been like properly chosen and things like this. At which point, Canoe Crusher was gone. Just sort of vanished from the group, which did make the group rather confused and distraught for a little while. They eventually realized there's not much they could do about it, so they went on and go have fun and adventure. Be like, I'm sure he's fine. And then went and dealt with the various pumpkin designed or related entities at the patch. Just crushing it. Like, doing phenomenal. But, I mean, you were kind of, like, somewhat over-leveled for it by that point. But, yeah, just crushing it and getting your luminous pumpkin. And getting the stuff that you were looking for, including a few extra little bits and bobs. You hadn't yet gone back. You were looking at returning to hand in the quest to Kipswitch. I don't think you'd gone back, right?
That's a good question.
I don't think you'd gone back. I don't think...
I don't have cooking as a skill yet, but I do have fishing, so... Because that's what we get. We get the cooking skill, right?
No, she was just giving you the cook's tools and a bunch of recipes.
Oh, okay.
It's already said it's complete. Maybe we did go back, actually.
Oh, yeah, I have cook's tools.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, and then rotes, cooking. Oh, yeah, and they're already in the cooking rotes as well. So, yeah, okay, you did hand it in. I know my campaign. I know what's going on. So you did go back. You handed it in. You just got the cooking utensils. You got the rotes for it, the recipes, basically. And it's at this point that Billy, aka was Canoe Crusher, you... First of all, why don't you describe to us a little bit, like, what was this, like, mod jail like? Like, where were you? What does it look like?
It's a very blank room. But it's a very blank room with all the other people who have been flagged. So Billy going in with just this Canoe Crusher 69, which he didn't feel was that bad, was seeing other people's names like Penis Smasher and like... I'm not going to get into some more of the more graphic names that he saw, but he kind of got a little horrified. With some of the names that somehow made it through the filters, but they all got caught.
There's like one guy that wanted to be your friend. His name was like I Diddle Kids. He's like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah, and was like really worried about things in there, but it was such a blank room. And then, like, every so often you would see people talking to someone, but it wasn't a someone. Like, you get, like, if you went near them, you heard like a robot. Sort of like just like one of those automated things, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just saying your name has been flagged and stuff like that. And the people had two choices to either get banned,
okay,
or change their name. And some people were like, fuck the system, oh, you can't censor my name and all that, and then you'd see them disappear.
You were in here for a number of hours, so like what were you doing at this point? Were you just like mulling over a new name, or did you sort of fight it at first?
I had to mull over my name, but I couldn't come up with anything. It took me forever. I was sitting there, I'm like, what's a good name? I don't want to just go as Billy, because like I'm not that lame. Like, I gotta think of something, and I was just thinking, and it took me a while, and then the computer, like, I was able to, like, you can message the computer, be like, and just change your name. As if you change your name, it'll come up and be like, done, and send you back.
So yeah, finally the voice like appears, and there's just like this silhouetted figure. You don't think it's a person, and it's just like, your name is incorrect. Please input a new name. So with that, you leave the mod jail, sort of this like door opening up in front of you, with like the voice saying, now returning to your party. And describe to yourself like returning to Kipswitch in front of everybody as they're like handing this stuff in.
Oh, that was a weird place.
Whoa,
Billy,
hey,
where the hell did you go?
So-
fuck.
So they didn't like my name.
Huh?
The 69 in my name kind of got flagged.
So what? Did you have to change it?
Yeah, I changed it, and
So that
Figured-
request I put in to get you grounded worked, eh?
no. Wait, you put it in?
Yeah, bro, I've been trying to figure out how to do that since I got in.
I doubt that he managed.
I changed it away from Canoe Crusher to be nice to you, and you're the one who put it in?
Oh yeah, I just reported you like this, and I pull up the screen, and I go to like my profile picture, and I like go to edit, and then like I have a frame around it, and he just has no idea what he's doing. Yeah, then I got back over this way. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll figure. I mean, it's not like you have to report him again.
I will.
Maybe I'll switch it back to Canoe Crusher.
I feel like you found the report screen through like a very roundabout method. Like you were going to report a bug for a different reason, but then like found another way to report the issue. Like
you reported a bug or something. It was like the wrong ticket, and you just were like complaining about like your son having the wrong thing, and you're like,
You told on your own son. 69's not even that bad, Emmett.
Well, that part that made me mad, Luckman, and it was the canoe crushing part. You don't crush canoes.
I mean, I'll probably
see,
end up
I
crushing
see.
a canoe now.
Why? It's not even your name anymore.
Doesn't have to be my name. You told on me. You're a big tattletale.
What's your name now? Billy, I am your dad. I am supposed to keep you
Hello?
guided on the right path.
Tattletale.
what is your name now?
Tattletale.
Because I have name tags turned off for everything that isn't elite mobs.
It's thank you very much.
Ah!
Oh,
Like,
that's funny. I like it.
Thank you.
very punny. Very, very punny. I'm proud of you, Billy.
That's nice, man.
Thank you.
Jesus.
It's a good choice, bruh.
So with that, you have handed in the last of the quests for the starting town, Kipswitch. Like you didn't even skip any. You were like 100% completionists as far as Kipswitch was concerned. And you finished all the newbie quests, and I mean they're still doing their own thing. Considering they were all awakening in their own way, like sentient, like they're like the alchemist guys now, like he's like fully like started like shaping like things to like shape shoes. The one guy's completely ripped out his garden and is doing like nothing but like sunflowers. Like everyone's just doing something different now. And yeah, that's let's bring us to the overworld here for a second. You do have a quest. You do have a couple of, well, one in progress quest right now. It's part of the main storyline, but you've got the Hey Cousin quest, which right now says to that her cousin had gotten some information about someone in Old Pass City. And if you find a Miko in her shops, the bits and bobs in the center of Old Pass City, maybe you can get some more information about someone mentioning about being stuck in a fake world that wasn't one of the usual players that you've come into contact with. Someone that seems to have gotten seems at least mentioned they have a little bit more information of what's going on.
Unless you guys got other shit you want to do.
Nah, I mean, we gotta find a guild hall eventually, but I would imagine we'd find that in the main city too, right?
Yeah, or at least, I mean, I'm sure a lot of the main cities will have plots we can buy. But we should at least check it out.
Did you say we were going fishing? I mean, bowling?
Bowling?
Yeah, not fishing, bowling.
I don't know, maybe there's bowling.
I feel like somebody said that word back there.
I don't know, to be honest with you. I haven't really experimented with the minigames.
Emmett, it's in the quest.
Where's that? I go back to my profile picture.
You're still editing your profile picture. It just keeps you've just got like a picture of a rock on the ground right now as your profile picture.
I'll bring up my friend list on the HUD and share the quest with it, log with him so it shows up on his screen.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I think the cousin wanted to go bowling.
Nico.
So we're not going bowling?
I mean, if there's bowling in the city, we could.
Well, if there's no bowling, we can't go bowling. If there is bowling, we can maybe go bowling.
That sounds pretty good.
Alright. Let's go to this big city and possibly go bowling.
So we're mailmen?
What?
We're mailmen. We're delivering a letter?
I guess right now, yeah.
Hey. Rain, sleet, or snow.
So you, with that, you're going to be heading out on the open road, finally going an appreciable distance. You guys have not been, honestly, that far off from where you've started. Like the longest travel you've done is about an hour's travel.
Can we check in on the Orcs of Peace on the way?
I don't know if they've settled, but I mean, yeah, we can go look for their settlement. Fuck it.
Yeah, just see
It's like a more direct map marker, you know?
Might even be able to give them a hand or some extra supplies or something.
Yeah, shit, Emmett, you know how to build.
Yeah, whatever they need. I could build them a canoe. It could just, it takes a while. Oh, building, Billy. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. Close your eyes.
Oh yeah.
Close your eyes.
Do it. You're gonna like it.
You're muted. We can't hear you.
It's not a canoe, is it?
Close your eyes.
No, it's better.
Well, anything's better than a canoe.
Close
You
your
just
eyes.
got out of the slammer. Close your eyes, bro. Trust me.
Yeah, it's a getting out of jail present.
I'll reluctantly close my eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, I'll pass it over.
I pass it over, the item over.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold it up. You're gonna open your eyes. You see your old man with the goofiest smile and this nice plate mail armor that fits you perfectly with sponge the pants etchings all over it, and I'm gonna be like, from your favorite show. You like it?
It's even got the starfish on there, bro. Look.
And the squid.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And look, I put the squirrel right on the butt.
Pretty good show.
I already have plate.
This one's better.
I think
It's better.
it's magical, right?
Yeah, this is magical.
Yeah. Made it just for you.
Yeah, you got regular plate.
But why SpongeBob? What? Why?
Because that's your favorite, isn't it?
Like
That's what you
6
were always
years
talking
ago.
about.
Bob Sponge is a good show.
Like 6 years ago.
You have that blanket and that pillow.
Not anymore.
Come on, Billy.
I haven't had those in a while.
You had that Walkman that was like the sponge guy himself.
What's a Walkman?
It probably means your iPod or whatever.
That thing that played music.
Oh,
The Discman.
what's it?
I
What?
don't think it took discs. I don't. Billy, have you ever seen a computer disc?
What's a Discman?
Take
I'm
this
older
armor.
than you, and I don't think I've seen one before in real life.
The memories
but-
faded from his
For the
mind.
first chance I get, I'm changing this.
Your dad worked hard on this, man.
Well-
It's imbued with magic and love.
Well, the magic's cool, but like
Thank you, Royale.
SpongeBob is old news.
So
It's got the
what?
scroll on the back, man.
Well, what do you like now?
Shit, what do 13-year-olds like now?
This would probably be in the future too. So you like make up a band name or something, or be like, "Oh, I'm listening to like classical music, like My Chemical Romance."
Yeah.
I made this armor for you.
What's
Your old
that
man.
big K-pop group right now?
13-year-olds aren't into K-pop.
No?
Not 13-year-old boys.
Well, computer people though?
I don't know.
No? I don't know.
What is
don't
Billy
either.
into?
Anime, dude,
What is
probably.
Billy like?
yeah,
probably
fucking Naruto, Fortnite, and fucking titties. That's
Yeah. Whatever, like, Boruto's son is, like, something fucking worse.
Or
Okay,
the
I'll go
current
with anime.
episode of One Piece because it's still going.
Yeah. Like One Piece, Dad.
It's like One Piece
Episode
episode. I was thinking
1037
episode
was
14,000.
And
Dragon
mumble
Ball
rap.
Super.
And mumble rap.
Dragon Ball Super is pretty good.
Dragon Ball Super.
Dragon Ball Ultra Mega Super. He's gone Ultimate Super Plaid form. It's like his hair turns plaid and he gets a Scottish accent. Alright, Fraser, time to take your Dane.
Take this armor, Billy. Put it on.
I'll put it on.
Yeah, so you're currently wearing Sponge the Pants armor, which is better. It's 4-2. Well, 4-2 on you because you're better at it than regular people. Normally it's 4-3. Yeah, there was the Pumpkin Rind armor, which is magical breastplate, and then there was the Pumpkin Knight armor, which was magical full plate.
Didn't we also get, like, the pumpkin katana, too?
Yeah, it's in the guild bank as well.
Somebody needs to wield that. KFG has inability with medium weapons,
Yeah,
or I would.
Pumpkin King Katana. It's a medium weapon, but it does 1 damage higher than regular for a medium weapon.
I use medium weapons.
Give it to
There you
Billy
go.
as, like, if he needs to go, like, it's a two-hander, you know what I mean? He can dance.
Oh,
Well,
it's a two-hander? I can't use it.
Is it a
No,
Actually,
it can be
medium
held
It's a
1.
medium weapon.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
was gonna
I
say,
can't
'cause
use it because I've like my fucking Tiger Claw with all the bonuses does better.
It's probably better than my Warhammer.
It's magic. It's medium weapon, 5 damage.
So with that, you are heading out of town, out of Kipswich, and this is, how long is this shit gonna take you? You follow the road, it's not too bad. Oh, you wanted to stop at the Orcs first, right?
Yes, but there's one more thing that I want to do.
Oh, okay. Throw it at me.
I look at the townsfolk of Kipswich, and I say, we are heading to the big city. If any of you, I know you guys are starting to, like, gain your sentience. If any of you want to come with an adventuring party to go there, now is the best opportunity you have.
So first of all, when you say you gain your sentience, like all of them look at you with like this blank stare, like the fuck? But they're all looking around and going, they pretty much in one form or another all say, no, we're pretty good where we are. Even though life is confusing right now, this is our home. This is our place. And thanks to you adventurers, it's a lot safer here now.
Okay.
Cool.
But good luck on your journey to Old Pass. Don't stray too far off the roads. It can get quite dangerous. Here in the
keep
woods to
that-
the north, there's a lot of boars, for example, despite the adventurers attempting to kill them over and over.
Ooh. How big? How big are these boars?
I don't know, normal boar sized, about the size of a horse.
Oh.
Yeah, that's normal boar size, definitely. Right, yeah.
All right.
And just
Can
like all boars, like, sharp tusks, sharp horns, the spines and the tails, like, be careful.
Royale, like,
Are
brings
they
up the map.
venomous
and
too?
Can you show me on the map where particularly?
I don't know, just the forest. The forests are dangerous. That's why we don't go in the forest.
In general? The forests in general just have
Yeah.
doors the size of horses? Oh, boys, we're eating bacon.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
I'll try not to, I'll try not to ruin the bodies when I, tenderize the meat, as they say.
I guess
Good
we're
to
all...
What do you mean, as they say?
You tenderize the meat by hitting it with a blunt object repeatedly. I'm gonna use my fists, but try not to
Oh.
turn it into a smoking crater.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have ever had electrified bacon. It's not really the best. It's kind of a weird staticky
Electrified bacon.
chirp.
I would love to see Royale lead a little hunting trip.
I mean, if it's just any forest, that's also on the way.
So you guys are stopping at the Orcs first, which is about 2.5 hours travel away. And then getting back onto the road. You're looking at between, just travel time, going to the Orcs and then going to the city, about 5 hours. So this is an expansive game.
I mean, we're gonna get mounts later, which will kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you figure, you remember that you had to get at least a few dungeons in before the amounts unlocked. So you imagine you only just finished the newbie town. You probably be at least a few away before you get your mounts.
Standard MMO shit. They make you hoof it for the first little bit.
Yeah.
We coated all these damn trees and rocks. We're gonna make you fucking look at them.
Never mind the flying mounts. Flying mounts, we needed to fucking model the tops of buildings, goddammit.
Yeah, right?
So with that, you are heading on. I'm gonna say you're most of the way towards getting to the Orcs. When I'm gonna say probably Royale with cheese, you're the one that's gonna get an incoming chat request.
Does it say from who?
It does. It's from Rainbows.
Oh, yeah, I'll bring it up.
Dude,
Rainbows,
what's up?
bro.
What's up,
How's it
man?
going, bro?
It's going pretty good, dude. Say, hey, is that offer to join forces in your guild still a thing, dude?
Hell, well, I look over at KFG. I'm like, you're the boss.
She's thumbs up, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, Rainbows. If you want in, you're in, bro.
Well,
you and the rest of your friends.
There's 5 of us, man, and I'm trying to convince Nimue, be hey, it's getting to be a bit of a struggle for us to get the guild deed because we didn't get the free one, but we got other people, but she's not good at letting go, so I was wondering if you could I don't know, maybe we meet up and you could talk her into it or something, dude.
Tell her, well, yeah, let's arrange a meeting. Whereabouts are you guys?
Oh, we're at the tavern in Old Pass. I don't know if you're heading to the big city or anything anytime soon.
We're on our way to Old Pass now, man. We're just checking in on some friends, and then we'll be on our way. Probably 5 hours or so.
Fucking right, dude. Yeah, we'll be at the tavern. We're just here, just dicking around. We're looking at doing one of the quests. There's those Monster Hunter quests, man. Oh, they're fucking. Oh, we can't wait, man. We can't wait.
All right, man. Yeah, we'll get the deets from you when we get there, man.
All right. Yeah, thanks, man. Don't tell her that I was trying to tell you to convince her. Just slip it into conversation when you're here, dude, and stuff.
Man, this is gonna be a parlay between leaders. We picked KFG as our leader. He will do the talking, bro. You and I can just go get some rounds.
Fucking right. Yeah. KFG. Yeah, I remember him. It was he's the dude that had the canoe dad, right?
No, that's that's Thank You Very Much.
Oh, I don't think I met him.
He had a different name, but we can't talk about it now.
All right, dude. All right. Yeah. No, thanks. Yeah, I'll see you in the city, dude.
All right, bro. See you soon.
And then he's just gonna disconnect.
That's exciting. The guild's gonna be expanding so quickly, bro.
They wanted to do an alliance, right?
Well, I think Rainbows wants to join our guild because they're still having trouble getting their own, but you're gonna have to convince Nimue.
I got you. Okay. Yeah. That's kind of what I
Then-
thought. It sounded like at first I thought there were. Yeah, okay.
It's another party of 5, though, man. And if we can have multiple people in the guild,
Another raiding team.
Mm-hmm.
If we get into the big shit, like, I don't know, if they got like 20 mans and shit like that, you know, we'll need more than just us. It's good shit.
Excellent.
With that, you managed to get further off of the road, finally getting to where you know that there was like the marker on your map that was put there by the orcs. And you get there, and despite the fact that they've only been gone for like hours at this point, they're already making some pretty good progress. They've got some simple like lean-to structures, like emergency lean-to structures kind of made up. The bare bones basics of where they're like sort of like a defensive palisade is going to be, and it's like the camp is hugged up right against the mountains, so they've got like cliffs on the back, and then the front just going to be like an enclosed palisade in this mini valley.
Okay.
And yeah, one of the orcs comes up to you, and he's got his flannel shirt on. He's wearing his like rugged jeans. He's got like flowers in his hair and stuff now, actually. Looks like this is like the main guy that you talked to before. Oh, hey, how is it going there? Long time no see, eh?
Hello.
What's up? Hello.
These palisades here sturdy, and I'm going to start checking out the sturdiness of their palisades and their defenses.
Yeah, you looking them over. I'm not even going to make your roll because you've got an eye for this stuff.
Woodworking.
Looking it over, you see that they've got a pretty solid foundation for the most part. They don't have like the main logs up. It's going to be like a solid log palisade, but they've got sort of like the anchor points being driven into the ground. You are a little surprised because you don't see any tools here, so you're not sure how they drove the primary logs into the ground, but yeah, they look fairly firm.
Yeah, they're pig people. They're smart.
How are you driving these logs?
Oh, hey, we come across like a couple of mountain trolls here, eh? And we're like, hey, at first they were like, roar, we're gonna like eviscerate you and pull out your spleens through your noses and stuff like that. We're like, hey, buddy, no, don't gotta do that. Why don't we just have a brewski and have a talk? And then we had a brewski and had a talk. Next thing you know, we got a couple of mountain trolls, putting the sticks into the ground for us and stuff. They're out ripping trees out of the ground right now.
Wow, teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah. Had a couple adventurers like coming up here being like, hey, what are you doing? You looks like you're bad guys. And then they tried to attack us, and I'm really sorry. We really did not want to attack them back, but we had to like defend ourselves and sort of like kind of slap them around a bit until they ran away.
That's okay. Yeah. You didn't kill him? That's
No, we just managed to slap them around until they went off. Like a bit of low checking, bit of high checking, but nothing too serious.
If you said you ripped their spleens out through their nose, I wouldn't have blamed you.
Oh, no, none of that. Oh, no, we'd rather just have like a nice little like peace summit conversation type of thing, eh?
Oh, of course. You just sit around and have a brewski.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's the orcish way these days, oh?
We're on our way to Old Pass, and we were wondering if you need supplies or anything like that.
I mean, we don't really got anything to buy supplies with because we don't really have any money. I mean, we're, stereotypically the bad guys, right? People are just coming to take our shit.
I put my hand firmly on his shoulder and say, bruh, that's not what I asked.
Oh, okay. I mean, like anything that you could supply for us would be like super helpful. I mean, we don't raid people anymore, but I don't think we're like allowed into like the city because bad guys. Oh, it's scary. So I don't think we can actually like buy supplies in the city. You know what I mean?
What?
So
that doesn't seem very right.
So, like, sets of tools would be really, like, we could hunt our own food and stuff like that, but, like, tools, weapons, shit like that, pardon my French, probably be good.
I tell you what, I'll make you a deal. We are going to need outposts for our trade company.
Okay.
So, if you make an outpost here for the High Tower Merchant Guild, then we will supply you with steady supplies.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
we'll start our chain through you.
Well, I like that idea. That sounds, that sounds like pretty good and stuff. And eventually, once we, really get going, we got the mountains here, and I'm pretty sure there's got to be something mineable in the mountains, right? I mean, we're no dwarves, but we can figure it out.
I believe in you.
If people will start trading instead of trying to attack you, it'll be a good thing.
Plus, we're at like the opening of this river here, right? And so we've got river access to like all through the rest of this kingdom here.
I think that'll work out well.
Yeah, maybe we could come back once we've built a couple more canoes. I only have the one, but
well, if you could come back,
fishing.
If you could, next time you're like around and stuff, if you got a little bit of time, if you could teach us how you made that canoe, maybe we could figure out some like river trade shit.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Give a man a fish, he eats for a day. Teach a man to fish, he'll make a lot of money.
Emmett, with the amount of trees that we have around us, how long do you think it would take to teach them how to make canoes?
Everybody learns at different speeds, but with the right teacher and the right torch holder, KFG, we could...
KFG's like, what do you want from me? I punch things. Like,
Just glance at him.
We could knock out a canoe in probably about however many hours the DM says.
You're not entirely sure because teaching a player, NPCs aren't supposed to be able to learn. Like there's not that you would know this anyways. But teaching a person that could be several sessions over the course of days. You don't know how it works in the game. And then for those of you that do have the acumen to realize these are NPCs, they shouldn't be able to learn this at all. But somehow they can.
I've watched Emmett teach and do incredible things. I'm pretty sure if anyone can teach an NPC how to make a canoe, it's you.
it's true, but we got that meeting with rainbows.
Well, don't worry about it right now. One, we don't want to inconvenience you. And two, we got a lot of jobs going on right now. We're building the walls and sort of getting the basics of life going. We're not going to be doing any sort of river trading anytime soon,
Set aside some lumber so that we have some stuff to... Can you give them a list of shit, Emmett? And just if you guys can set aside some of that stuff so when we come back, we don't have to wait for you guys to get materials. We've got materials we can just pick up and teach.
Oh, you got it. Yep.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
KFG.
Yep.
You're the guy. Write up a contract to have them be an outpost.
Yeah.
That way,
sure.
If they have something signed by us, that may also help them deal with other players that come along.
We need a seal or a stamp or something with a logo.
Let's add that to the list of things we need.
A symbol or something.
While we're at Old Pass.
All right. So, you make this simple little script or something like that just for them to imprint on.
Yeah, exactly. The orc people are, allied with the Hightower Merchant Guild. We're gonna teach them canoes and stuff and how to do trade and whatnot, and they'll give us some of their income. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you pull up this window. You write out this thing. It's there's this trade system where you can do orders and stuff like that, and that's kind of what you do. You kind of make one of those to make an alliance with the guild. But instead of having a specific person's name in there, you just have a spot where they can touch it to agree to it. Because they're not in the system. So you do that and you present it to him, and he looks at you and goes, I've never touched one of these before. Do I just put my hand there?
Yeah, it should be fine. You just tap it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it works for us.
He touches it and nothing happens at first, but then there's just this weird ripple glow all over his body. And you swear you saw him grow a couple of centimeters, and then this blank flag they had in the background now just says Hightower Merchants Guild on it. And he's oh, you feel a little bit tingly,
Yeah, you're officially a member of the guild.
And it does it like says his name, which I don't actually have a name for him. We're gonna call him Bernard. So it says like Bernard the Orc, like written at the bottom.
Oh, nice.
And when you check it, it displays his player status.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, the KFG's definitely going to pull that up. He's just like going to look at that.
Almost everything is just question marks.
Can we add him as a friend?
Yeah, you can now add him as a friend.
Oh my god.
KFG will send him a friend request if he sees an option there just to see.
And he's like signed up as like a guild lieutenant to like organize this outpost for the guild.
Oh, perfect.
So you have Bernard the Orc.
I'm adding him as a friend as well.
Okay.
Yeah, Bernard, feel free to send friend requests to everybody else in the guild, and I mean...
What?
What?
What do you mean?
Try, KFG's gonna, like, do the motion to pull the menu up.
Flick it up. He's like, okay, but I mean, that's sort of and he, like, stops as he does it, and a menu comes up, he's like, did I just become a wizard?
I'm not a wizard, but yeah, kinda, yeah.
Okay, there's like a lot of buttons in here. I don't really know what most of this means.
There is
a lot.
Look, there should be a button there that says tutorial.
Tutorial.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna want to use that.
Oh, it's talking about something about a game. I'm not really interested in playing games right now.
Yeah. You read that at some point. Take this, and KFC's gonna like pass him the contract or whatever, and be like, pass this around to everybody else.
Oh, it's only got the one spot for like the lieutenant thing there. It doesn't really have spots for anybody else. But I mean, like,
he's gonna walk him through opening up like the guild menu.
Okay.
And be like, grab like a friend of yours or whatever, and just try to like invite them. Just to see.
Okay. You like walk him through that and stuff, and it doesn't seem to work right away. It's not able to find anybody else except for you guys. I'll keep tinkering with this since I've got apparently this new like types of magic and stuff like this, and see what we can do. But it says here I'm part of a branch of a guild or something. I'm part of a branch of your guild, which that makes sense.
You're gonna be in charge of the branch that oversees trade in this area.
Oh,
so that means you're gonna need to recruit people and get the outpost sorted. Anybody that wants to join, try sending them that invite. If it works, great. If not, keep trying.
Oh, we'll try to get as many people as we can. I doubt too many of the normal humans would be up for it, but we find like other beasties that just want to change their lives, so to speak. We could always get more people for trading and stuff like that. Outcasts and
if you find groups like that need help, you shoot us a message and let us know. We'll be on our way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, good to know. Good to know. Huh. You guys always entering our lives and just changing things up,
Hopefully for the better this time.
Each time has been for the better, I'd say. Despite losing a few of them in the past, I think it was for the best in the long run.
Yeah, I'm really sorry I turned that one guy's face into a crater. Was he at least like a dick?
I don't think we were really much of anything at that point. We weren't really, I don't know, felt like we're kind of like on auto,
Okay, so nobody feels bad that I did that. That's good.
No.
I just don't want you guys to look at me like I'm a monster.
Oh, Mr. Emmett, were you saying something there? What?
I was just gonna ask what you guys were, what you cooking, what you eat here. Like, do you guys go hunting?
Oh, yeah, for the most part, we're just, like, whatever we find in the forests, like a lot of venison, some boar meat, bear meat, stuff like that. A lot of, we find there's, like, lots of pickable mushrooms and other plants in the forest as well, carrots, stuff like that.
Have you seen any boars nearby?
I think we might have hunted most of the boars nearby.
Okay, alright.
Somebody was warning us they were pretty dangerous.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, when you got a mountain troll or two, boars ain't nothing, right?
Mountain troll.
Yeah, I do.
Hold on.
I haven't thrown hands with a mountain troll before.
Well, I don't think they're really up for that right now. I mean, they're slamming the posts into the ground for the palisade right now, but then one of the mountain trolls, one of them just wants to, like, he get into, like, the carpentry and the wood splitting, and the other one mentioned something about crafting, like crochet.
Okay. We'll keep that in mind for materials.
We're going to have to make him some custom crochet needles, I think, but, it's going to have to be big ones.
I'll add that to the list.
Okay. Oh yeah, we appreciate it. We'll definitely see what we can set up here, and do what we can.
So mountain troll, how tall would you gather he is? If we're gonna get somebody to make these, then I need to give them kind of an idea of what they're working with.
Oh, mountain trolls. One mountain troll's, I'd say somewhere between 6 and 7 meters tall. The other mountain troll's a good solid 8.
Okay, custom crochet needles for a mountain troll. Oh, mountain troll sized individual. Not to weird people out. That's still going to be weird. It's going to be a weird request either way.
Yeah.
We'll work on it. You tell the mountain troll we'll work on it.
Oh,
He's part of the guild now.
much
Emmett's got some
appreciated.
woodworking skills. I'm sure he could make giant.
Crochet needles? I don't even know what that is, bruh.
Yeah, it's not, probably
I
wouldn't
think
be
it's like
that hard.
knitting, isn't it?
How tall are these people who need these needles?
Oh,
I think he said like 7 meters or 17 meters.
It's like as big as a house, bruh.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, they just use like a tree trunk.
Basically, you just have to carve it down, I guess.
Yeah, easy collab.
Yeah, it wouldn't be too hard. It would just be
well,
bit of work.
He actually points over at, like, the staff that KFG would be holding. He's like, probably like close to that size, right?
What do you think? Says my healing staff here.
But like,
Where are
a
the
couple
mountain
of them.
trolls? Can we see their hands?
Well, they're out like gathering lumber and stuff right now. They're not going to be here for a little bit.
Okay.
But he looks over, like there's one spot over by the palisade where like it looks like one of them may have like knelt down at one point, and there's like a hand imprint that you could easily like lay down inside of. He's like, oh, there's like a handprint right there.
I will. I'll lay down and I'll be like, all right, Emmett, measure me. How many me's is the hand? Is it like 1.5 me's?
I would say it's about 1.4 U's. 1.4 Royales.
1.4 Royales. You got it. All right. That's pretty. So that's not that big. You're looking like a good 9-10 feet for comfortable ones in their hands. You don't want them to be like just the size, because they're those. I've seen those old ladies. They got those sticks are big. They got like that long bit at the end, so they can get good control on it, right?
Yeah, if we wanted to make like extended ones, we can do that. We would just need a long piece of wood.
I don't know what the fuck a crochet needle is.
It's a needle used for crocheting.
Yeah, but what?
Like a stick?
I think
figure
you
it
had
out.
it right with the tree trunks, just like carving those down to size, because that'd give you room to work with for length.
Yeah, and they really just need the hook at the end.
See, Emmett knows. He's the
Yeah.
guy. He's the guy.
I mean, we got to get the basics of life up and running first, but we can definitely have a conversation on doing all this stuff in the future when we get like this like trading thing going on. That's for sure.
Yeah, Bernard, we gotta head out and grab we got some more recruits, potential recruits.
They said that you guys said that you want welcome in the main city?
We're gonna change that, Emmett.
Yeah? Okay.
Look, they're allied with the Hightower Merchant Guild. We're reputable. Bernard's
Okay.
got the little flag above his head, once our name gets out there, he'll be good.
I just wanted to make sure it was on Royale's list.
What?
You're saying you're putting stuff on a shopping list?
Yeah, so far, I've got
Liberation as well.
liberation of the Orcs of Peace.
Yeah.
We want to get them to be able to be what do you call it? Let them walk around in town. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm gonna say recognition. Recognition.
Yeah.
Of the Orcs of Peace as members of the guild and as allies. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So I got let's see. Guild seal, meet rainbows and convince Nimue to join. Supplies, custom crochet needles for a mountain troll-sized individual, and recognition of the Orcs of Peace as members of the guild and as allies. Did I miss anything else?
No, that sounds about right.
You could say gamble our fucking brains out, but
Gamba's on there too. But...
Okay, figured that goes without saying.
We want to really thank you for helping us out there, and the fact that we're part of the Hightower Merchant Guild here. I do on behalf of Oop. I want to say thanks for that.
Thank you.
On behalf of who?
You.
Oop.
Who?
Yeah. Oop. We're Oop. Orcs of Peace.
Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah, the Oop branch of Hightower. Okay, yeah, I got you. Folks, sorry, there's a lot of acronyms. It's hard to remember them all.
Got a nice ring to it.
Yeah, no, that way when we, because we found ourselves saying a lot, we'd be like, "Oops, sorry there, bud," and we'd be like, "Oh, that's what we are. We're Oop."
Oh, Oop.
All right, Bernard, I think we're gonna head out.
Why don't you add the word passive in front of that? You could be the passive Orcs of Peace.
Well, we just slapped a bunch of people around and we killed a whole bunch of orcs. I don't think we're that, or a whole bunch of boars. Or I don't think we're that passive.
But then you could have been poop.
Billy.
Nobody wants to be poop.
Billy, you just got back from being grounded.
Who's gonna report you again, Billy?
Poop.
Yeah, come on. We need you to stay out of jail.
For a grown man, you act like a little kid.
I had to main tank in the last fight, Billy. I didn't like it.
Wait, grown man. I'm 13.
Oh shit! You grew really fast, didn't you, there, bud?
They grow at different ages, I think, compared to you guys, Bernard.
Well, that could be, yeah.
Actually, I don't fucking know. How old are you, Bernard?
I don't really know. We didn't really have a grasp of numbers until whatever happened. So I don't really know how that works, to be perfectly honest. In fact,
when do you remember remembering things?
I do remember being a kid at some point, but I mean, time just goes. Summers happen, winters happen. You're a kid. Your father dies at the hands of an adventurer. Then you become an adult. It's just a circle of life, right?
No, that actually checks out.
And then some days, new orcs are created just like new people from any other species. When your population gets low, new ones just kind of pop into existence from elsewhere, right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And then adventurers come by and cull them, and then new ones pop in to replace them. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That might change for you, bud.
Oh.
Yeah, you might be feeling death is a little bit more permanent, so don't be doing anything too risky, Bernard.
Okay, well,
need you around at least for a little while.
I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, we're playing it safe. We're trying to change our colors, so to speak. So changing our spots.
You're a lieutenant, so you can recruit people below you, and
for sure.
You'll figure it out.
You can't quite place you can't quite place why, but something about Bernard does seem a little bit different. His skin is maybe a little less green than it used to be, or he just seems a little less rough around the edges than he used to be.
As we're walking away, I'm gonna be like, KFG, did you just give that orc sentience?
I might have. I honestly might have.
Okay.
Does that make me his dad? How does this...
Maybe it might. I don't know. It's really weird that they think and feel and stuff now, but also I know some people who will just burn that village to the ground
before it's finished. We need to make sure that they're safe, man.
Yeah, we should hurry to the main city.
This
Yeah.
giving a computer sentience, that makes me think of this like super old movie called Terminator.
Yeah, what happened in it?
Like the computer got sentience and then like killed everyone.
Look, those orcs know full well that I would kill every single one of them without breaking a sweat if they tried to attack us.
Well, they got mountain trolls now, though.
I would kill both of the mountain trolls and break a small sweat while doing it.
Yo, KFG, it's
KFG wanted to fight them.
Yeah, if there was a mountain troll kicking around, KFG might have been like, "Hey, you want a little spar, maybe?"
I was gonna say, as I'm walking, I like look at Billy's armor and start talking about the SpongeBob show. But like my favorite episode, so Mr. Lobster and Octopus fight that sea monkey for them cheeseburgers, man.
So you're like completely knowledgeable about this show.
Gonna talk with Billy, yeah, New Crusher.
Go ahead, sing the song, Billy. You just sing it all the time. I have it on VHS tape.
What?
I still have it on VHS tape. You singing the Sponge the Pants song.
What's a
Sing it.
VHS tape?
It's
Sorry,
like
what?
Billy, you know what Blu-ray is?
Kind
You
of.
ready,
Blu-ray.
children?
Yeah, so it's like, you know how DVD came before Blu-ray?
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah, this is like what came before DVD. And it wasn't even a disc, bro. It was like a fucking rectangle. Like, it was like a book, but there were no pages.
How does
You
the
didn't remember
laser
what
read it?
There was a special machine, and you had to put it in there, and then it would play. And then if you wanted to watch it again, there wasn't like a menu to go back. You had to like rewind it, bro. It's like some prehistoric shit.
Do you remember the commercials, man? Be kind, rewind.
I'd seen a YouTube video of him one time. It was wild.
So with that, you have been walking along. You've gone through the wooded path, and this is a fairly decent road. It's not like paved or cobblestones even or anything. Until you get closer to the city, then it does actually become cobblestones. Before then, it is just like a dirt road, like compacted dirt road path. It's got like the ruts from wagons and everything in it. Very good detail. Like they still baffle your mind how realistic everything feels and how just every moment you're in here just feels that much more realistic. When you finally get to Old Pass, and this is this like fortress city almost into the mountains, like very close to them, as this like long winding road that leads up to this like walled fortress area. It's like a tiered cake type of thing. As you go in, bustling city, you see numerous, what you're guessing are NPCs going in and out of the city. Most of them approach from the other roads. This particular road is probably the least traveled of the ways to the city. You see the other ways to like the north and the west and everything like that, with like people coming in and out, merchants of all kinds. You do see other players as well. There's numerous players that have either beelined it or finally, like yourselves, made it here after completing quests elsewhere. And you see people of various kinds, including some that probably have, you want to say, delved into the content a little faster than you have. You see a couple of people with like some interesting looking pieces of armor that they've probably already done one or more of the other dungeons.
Oh man, they got the Super Mega Ultra Edition where they got the game 2 days early.
Emmett, you can make somebody learn an ability for how long does that last?
I'm just reading it, yeah. It a minute, but I think I have to keep doing it.
Okay.
Also have an ability, erase memories.
I'm
just throwing that out.
If things go bad, that might be necessary. Well, I was thinking because maybe giving him an ability like diplomacy.
That would be good.
For the duration of him speaking with Nimue to help him.
100%. I can give him the encouragement for diplomacy. I will go off about Spanish tribes. that had to use diplomacy because they cut down all their oak trees for log cabins, and then they had no oak trees to fucking make canoes, so they had to be really diplomatic to talk to the other Spaniards to get their oak trees. And yeah, I'll encourage you.
Beauty.
So this map here is like the town center map. Like obviously the city itself is actually like, it's a large city. You figure it is the city for the kingdom per se. You do see the Bits and Bobs is to the west of you. Over here, I pinged. Actually, I can do this and bring you down. So that's the Bits and Bobs. You know that's a person you need to talk to. And then to the north of you is the tavern.
And looks like there's a blacksmith to the east.
Yeah, it looks like you've got various other shops, including a blank shop in the upper right.
Empty shop.
Yeah, I plan ahead.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're gonna open up like a Royale with cheese restaurant?
Well, no, another outpost.
Call it the Hightower with Cheese Restaurant.
Yeah, the restaurant in the front, and then the trade part in the back,
Yeah.
like a gift shop.
Grab a meal and deal.
Yeah.
So where would you like to go first? You could visit the various shops. You've got at least one quest. You can visit Rainbows in the tavern.
Do rainbows first, I think, right?
Yeah.
Rainbows first.
Yeah. Let's get
Take care of business first. Don't keep them waiting.
Okay, so you're gonna.
I'll stick with you and keep hyping you up, KFG.
Let's go.
And this is just like the Kip Switch map. Like it doesn't have walls or anything in this map. Like it's sort of an abstract. It doesn't matter where you are. And you don't have to worry about like phasing through walls or anything. It's just there to represent what things are. But yeah, so we will, as you enter, you will see the other patrons. So as you enter, you see Rainbows there with two other people, Nimue and Fenian. So just to remind you, there's Nimue and
Very Wednesday Addams.
yeah, I mean, I guess it just went that way. Disclaimer, I made this months ago. And then there's Fenian, the guy that looks kind of like Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
He really does.
Whereas I'm gonna wave to Rainbows as I walk by, but I'm gonna go to the bar first and grab a bunch of drinks for everyone.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's a dude there behind the bar. He looks at you and goes, "Well, what are we gonna do for you?"
Can I get what's the best you got?
Oh, got numerous ales here. We've got lagers, ales. We're a little short on supplies right now, unfortunately, but just general stouts. They don't really have names or any vintages. Wines, meads, all the basics.
But just how much to make sure that table, and I point over to the table, Rainbows always has ale.
Oh, well, it's
for the night.
Oh, for the night. 10 gold.
I'll give him 10. I'll give him 12 gold.
Okay. Yeah, with that, like he goes over to like one of the barrels that's tapped there, and like gets like 2 pitchers and like a bunch of glasses, fills up the pitchers, and he's like, "You want to take them over yourselves, or you want help? I can bring them over."
Yeah, I'll grab some and I'll say if you could bring over the rest, that'd be great.
All right, okay.
And I'll sit down beside Rainbows and
Sure.
put my lot down.
We'll like drag another table over.
Yeah.
Really grab that table.
Am I allowed to move this? Like, I don't
Yeah,
wanna...
of course. Don't worry about it. We can do whatever we want. We're the customers. The customer is always right.
The bartender in the you can even see the bartender like waving, like, just do it. It's fine.
All right, I'll drag the table over.
All right, and there's the little table, and then like Gerdumble the Wise is actually, he's not actually at the table. He's where like it's pointing to. He's actually like at the books, like he's like perusing like the books at the bottom of where the tavern is. So like you can take over that as well. The lizard folk people that you see at the other table, they look like other players. This Rice Stavens guy looks like another NPC just there. Like anyone with like the the beige border that shows like they're at a point as an NPC. Anyone with borders like yourselves are players usually. The lizard folk, I can show you what they look like. The others, definitely, there definitely seems to be one person in charge over the others. This is the one that's in charge. And you see these two guys. And you're guessing by their what they look like, they're like a themed group of some kind.
I think they're called Scalies.
That's their official name. Yep, Scalies. It's a scaly race.
They're just people who like to play as lizards?
Yes, Billy, play.
I mean, I think some of them call it playing.
Fenian, like, he like looks at the pictures, he's like, hey, thanks for that. It's nice to have a little extra drink at the table.
Billy's gonna reach for a drink.
Of course, man. You gotta have libations at a summit.
Amen.
Emmett, we're in a fantasy world, and we don't know if we'll ever get out. Can Billy have a beer?
What? What is any of those things you just said? Are we going to be able to sign out soon? And no, Billy can't have a beer.
I can have a beer.
We're in a digital game.
Not a
There's
real
no
beer.
there's no drinking limit. It's not real beer.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It is just a game. Of course he can have a beer.
He'll just like pour a glass and just
yeah.
like shove it over to Billy and just like wink at him.
I'm gonna down that thing.
Yeah, you down it, and it actually has the same effect as alcohol. Like, you actually start to feel inebriated a little. It's your first drink. You've never had alcohol before, and it actually, like, you feel a buzz. You're quite happy, and it's affecting you.
Another!
Yeah, have a beer with your old... Did you drink all of that, Billy? You're supposed to...
Chug.
You're supposed to slow down.
Why?
Well,
Well, you'll find out if you don't.
I'll put
drink
my
the
glass
next-
out for another.
Drink the next one slow.
yeah, nurse it.
Yeah.
Maybe order some food. Can we get him some, like, nachos or a Happy Meal or something?
What the hell are you talking about a Happy Meal?
I'd go for some nachos.
Not
I
a
don't know if
kid.
they have them here, though.
He likes dinosaur chicken nuggets?
When are you gonna get it out of your head that I'm a kid?
The bartender actually is going to look over at you, and he's like, this is a bar. We're not going to have a Happy Meal, but I can get you the dino chicken nuggies.
Yeah, I'll take just bring a big plate over, bud.
Okay.
Dipping sauces if you got them.
Ranch, sweet and sour, Szechuan.
All of them.
He'll come over. I mean, you paid him extra already, so he doesn't even like charge you for the chicken nuggies with all the different dipping sauces. He's just like puts it in the table and goes over and like starts serving the other customers.
Rainbows.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've met KFG.
Yeah.
Emmett. This is now thank you very much.
Well, hey, I think I met you before, dude. You were like a different name. Oh, did you have like a name change ticket?
More like I got forced.
Oh no, yeah, all right. That
Yeah,
happens.
because someone, and he'll like stare at Emmett, reported me.
Name was inappropriate, and then he got grounded for a little while.
So
Wasn't grounded. The game pulled me away.
He was put in timeout.
I want to really thank the four of you for coming out here, though, dudes.
Yeah, it's nice to see you again in the big city.
Yeah,
Four.
so yeah, because we'll get to it in a second, but I see Gluckster's off doing his own things, so whatever he is stealing, pilfering, and or damaging, I'm assuming we're going to deal with you in a second. I'm assuming like one of the shops is going to be declared empty after he's done, so yeah, no, it's like totally nice that you're out here. This is like Finny and you kind of met before. This is Nimue. This was going to be our guild leader, and you hear her going, I might still be our guild leader.
It's good to have goals.
Where's Hammond?
Hammond's off like shopping or something, dude. I think he was looking for pets or something, but I mean, the pet vendor's in that like other town to like the southwest, so I don't think he's gonna find much in the city.
Right on.
Yeah, so you guys were Shit, you guys missed out on your guild ticket. Now you guys are having trouble getting a guild together.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And Nimoy's like, we're just struggling a little bit. We'll get it soon.
That's fair. That's fair. Would you guys be interested in joining up with us for a little bit until then? I mean, it'll probably help speed up your progress and be mutually beneficial. We could even put you in charge of your own branch. I mean, you guys were going to call yourselves Brown Chicken Brown Cow, right?
Yeah.
Could be the Brown Chicken Brown Cow branch of the High Tower Merchant Guild. How does that sound?
What do you think, Nimoy? I mean, it's still basically like our own thing. We're just like part of a larger conglomerate, right? And he's like, Fenian actually like turns, like he's like looking into his cup and not talking. Nimue like looks and she's like, I'm not too sure about that. We kind of wanted our own control, autonomy, you know. What is it that your guild does?
We're gonna be a mercantile guild. We dabble in a little bit of everything.
You like canoes?
I don't.
We are the world record holders for what do you call it? Building nautical vehicles right now.
Okay, well, I don't anything canoes really.
We're also allied with the first NPC village, the Orcs of Peace.
She looks a bit confused. Actually, all three of them look a bit confused. Like, what do you mean, Orcs of Peace? I haven't heard of that. It's not in the wiki.
Oop.
You wouldn't have heard of them. They're not in the wiki.
Oh, new content.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, we already unlocked that stuff, and we've already gotten the rep up like real high, max that shit.
Oh, and you orcs? So you went to wipe them out?
No.
Oh,
they're friendly.
They're our friends.
They're a part of our trade company.
Oh, orc players. Oh, I see.
No, Bernard. Yeah.
They're NPCs.
Can KFG pull up like Bernard's player info stuff and show it to them?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
So you like pull it up, and once again, like it's weird because where all of his stats should be, like even the basic stuff anybody should see, it's just question marks. All you see is his name, and everything else is like filled in as question marks. Level, class, like, everything.
Check this out.
Is he? What is that? His is a player, but is I don't understand. What am I looking at?
I look at KFG and I'll be like, we want to open a line of trust, right?
Yeah.
First off, have you noticed that you guys haven't been able to log out?
Yes, there's some sort of server issues. I mean, we've all been stuck here for a very long time. We noticed that eventually we get tired, although it doesn't seem to follow the day-night cycle here, of course. And we do feel hungry and have to eat eventually, but we're assuming that's just the game making us feel less hungry as we don't know what's happening with our bodies, but we can't log out.
I don't know what's going on there, but I think it's realer here than it used to be. We have... The starting town has gained its own independence. The quest givers are changing their minds and doing things. The gardener is doing different things with his plants on his own volition.
We've heard of some strange things happening. There's a village of lizard men near the starting town, actually. Or not lizard men, fishmen. They've declared their own kingdom and have started to build it up.
Yes.
Yeah, we killed their god and set them free.
My people.
They're significantly tougher than they used to be. I figured it was an event. A couple of them have even evolved in some way.
The orc group that we're talking about started out as a mob and then just started waking up and decided that they didn't want to fight.
Yeah, mid-fight, we were beating ass, and they all just put their weapons down, and they were like, nope, we're out, bye.
And now they've taken home in the mountains, and we've allied with them to be a part of our guild.
See, Rainbow actually looks at her and he's like, Nimue, come on. Like, there's some shit going on we're not understanding here. Like, safety in numbers, you know? Come on, Fenian. And you just, like, Fenian's just stays quiet. Like, drinking, like, quietly from his cups, looking into it.
Yeah, Finian, you've been quiet. Get something on your mind?
No, I just follow wherever Nimue wants to go.
Well, I'd still say safety in numbers, you know?
So what is it you offer me, or us, then? You said it would be its own branch of the guild, so we would still have a certain level of autonomy?
Yeah. And Nimue, I mean, you can be in charge of the branch. I'll, oversee it pretty much however you want. You guys can specialize in doing whatever it is you want. You want to go do raiding, whatever.
Going to ask that. We're not crafters, any of us. We're specializing in dungeon delving.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, we're gonna need raiders at some point, anyways. I mean, you can only get so far with like a group of 5, right?
I see.
We would definitely be down for another raiding party. We just ask, I guess, give us a little cut of the loot, you know what I mean? Some small. We're gonna share it all around anyways. We're gonna put it all back into the whole, like, building outposts, building, little shop fronts and stuff.
And I'm assuming that we would have access to and or at least discounts on things traded by the trading.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Whatever you need.
Additionally, you would also have access to every other supply line that we set up.
Mm-hmm.
That does sound pretty good. Fenian. Yes?
Oh, sorry. If after, we get through all that, you still decide that you want to branch off, I'm sure KFG, is not the kind of guy who's going to lock you into something. We want you to want to be with us.
Yeah, if you guys want to eventually leave, make your own guild once you've, like, set up a bunch of money and shit, by all means. I just, let's form a guild alliance, since if we get to that point, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Alright, well, I can't see the downside to this. I know Hammond and Ayla will go along with whatever I decide as well. As will Fenian, Rainbows, we're all sort of in this together. And we're not locked into this. We can leave whenever we want. Yes?
Yeah.
Very well. Brown Chicken, Brown Cow will be a branch of... what was the name of your guild again?
Hightower Mercantile Company.
Hightower Mercantile. I mean, you've already proven yourself by being able to achieve several achievements, getting the guild's ticket so quick. First in naval superiority, by the looks of the title. Not sure how you achieved that. I didn't think you could gain naval ships until later, but congratulations on that.
Yeah, we're not your average guild.
Well, fine. She, like, puts out her hand to like, shake on it or whatever.
Yeah, KFG will, like, shake on it, send her an invite, and then he'll make her, make, like, a branch or whatever, put her in charge of it, and let her...
When you shake on it, she's deathly cold, and her like, skin feels like paper.
Oh. You feeling alright there? You're cold?
Yeah. Oh, well, I chose the undead race.
No. Checks out.
Vampire subrace, actually.
Oh, nice. How's that?
Not too bad. I traded out the flaws for the sunlight weakness. It meant I had to cut a few stats, but many other perks. So I don't have to worry about the sun, at least.
Royale sends friend requests as well to Nimue and Fenian.
Actually, here, I'll like bring the others out. Gotta shrink them down.
We've already got Rainbows and Hammond and
Ayla, and then like that, because they were actually going to be showing up. I just forgot to get their things out. So Hammond and Ayla actually do show up. Hammond you have seen before. He's like the dashing paladin type, knight type. Looks like he was probably he's like their tank of the group. You know that Fenian was like their healer of the group. And you also see Ayla show up. She's got
AYLA?
AYLA, yeah. And she's got robes and a staff and everything.
I think just gonna be staring at Ayla.
KFG will
Okay.
wave at both. He's excited to see Hammond.
Yeah, same. Royal Juice will be like, yo, come over here, grab some drinks.
Yeah,
you can sit beside me, Ayla.
She actually looks at you and she's like, all right, Senny, I'll sit beside you.
I think she. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna say nothing.
All right. Royale will raise his glass and he'll be like, to a new alliance, the High Tower Merchant Guild and Brown Chicken Brown Cow.
To a new alliance.
To a new alliance. I'll drink to that. Chug it back.
Now, Gluckster, while all of this politicaling is going on and stuff, you're being all Mr. Creeper outside. What is Gluckster doing in the meantime?
I'd have been sitting there listening, kind of listening through the window.
Okay.
I'm gonna be carving in the wooden mask I got.
Okay.
I want to see would I be able to carve a giant G from the forehead all the way around, a capital G on the mask.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, so you're theming it with the big G for Gluckster. This is I'm assuming this was you want to do this as your alter ego identity thing for your bad stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll even switch the clothes I have the
Okay.
I have leather magic armor. I'll put the basic hide back on.
So you're just hiding in the shadows of the building, just here, just behind one of these flower arrangements or whatever, just tinkering through your gear. You bring up the customized menu where you can customize paint on the engravings and stuff like that, and you can undo it and redo it if you don't like it and everything. And if you want to say you have this alter ego outfit for whatever it is their hidden alter ego bad guy persona is, you've got one, just customized tailored thing. I'm not going to make you roll for that. It's pretty basic. Doesn't have any benefits to it specifically so much, except for the whole it'll hide your identity because you're covering your face and it's different outfit.
Yeah, I'll switch the drip. Switch the clothes, put the mask on. I was kind of eyeballing that forge over there to rob stuff as we were coming in, but
that's up to you, buddy. They're drinking heavily. They're in there for probably a while. Whatever you're doing.
Plus the whole negotiations, you had time.
Yeah, I'll enter. I'll look at all the people, and I'm gonna look at this group here, and then I'll ask just the whole table, you feeling lucky? To the whole group of them.
Listen, human. We are feeling as lucky as we want. What do you want from us?
Today's your lucky day, friends. I got a proposition for you, and I'm gonna pull out the dark blade, the knife.
Okay. This is the guy closest to you is the one that spoke. He's like, what is this? And the other guy, though, the one that looks like he's bigger, buffer, to the side of him, he's like, yo, Garth, why you gotta talk like this? I know we're a role-playing guild, but why? You are role-playing guilds. Haloath. Try to talk like the Skellies. What is this?
Yeah, I'll pull out the knife, not threatening or anything, just pull it out slowly.
Okay.
I'll be you swear vengeance on this knife, you show hatred, all the hate you got, and you'll get lucky. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't know how to do it. I can't explain it. I'll say the luck's kicking in right now. I'm gonna use the Ledgermane. I don't know how to
Okay.
pronounce it.
Legerdemain.
It says perform a small but impossible task. So I want to like try to put the coin, like 5 coins, in his pocket or like somewhere around there. Even on like my like even in my foot or something. Like put the coins on the ground near. I don't know.
Okay, so you go over and like you like arm around his shoulders like to show him the knife, but you're secretly like putting coins in his pocket or something like that.
There we go. Yeah, I'll like go in to show him the knife closer.
All right. Yeah, it's an action, 1 speed point, which you have an edge of 1, so it would be free. So yeah, go ahead, roll a speed task for me. Oh my gosh. Flawlessly. He does not realize that you've like somehow like imbued him with the extra coins or whatever. Yeah, so like you told them like check his pockets type thing?
Yeah, like you gotta show like you're mad at the knife and then look in your pocket.
Okay, I'm mad at the knife and 5 gold. That's not a small amount. It's not bad. We just need to declare vengeance upon the knife or upon the wielder of the knife.
Yeah, the meat, like, I didn't even think about that. So I'm just going to space self. Guess it's the person. Guess it'd be me, right? G?
You're
swear vengeance on G.
From your description of the knife and everything, they have to swear vengeance upon you. Upon G. Is it possible for us to see the description of your knife before we do so, or not?
No?
I see. You did make miraculously 5 gold appear. This does, from a quick glance, appear to be a mythic weapon. You have gained one rather early. Roll an intellect, like for persuasion type thing. Yeah, persuasion and imitation and intimidation. Not necessarily a pleasant social interaction because you're kind of like lying to them and everything. So yeah, persuasion for sure. Oh, not great. Oh, drop the thing. Did you want to re-roll that?
With XP?
Yeah, you could.
Could I just try to stab him now and try to just tell him to, like, him and the group to swear vengeance on the knife?
Okay, yeah, I mean, you're in your like no one knows who you are. Your own group doesn't even recognize you. So you're just, as he's debating it over and you're talking to him, you just want to like stab him in the face and then like book it.
I guess.
All right, yeah. Roll an attack for me, and ease it by 2 steps.
It'd be effort to ease task 2.
No, not effort. No. Just down below additional modifiers, difficulty eased by, and just put an extra 2 there. You can apply effort if you want. The effort will cost you. You can apply it if you want.
Oh my.
That's 3. Tough. Okay, that's okay. They actually, oddly enough, he's not exactly high level. 3 is just enough. You stab this other player in the face, and you're like, my face. And then you just like book it.
But don't forget the G, and I'm gonna run away.
Ow! Who was the G man?
I'm just gonna book it like down the road here.
All right, go ahead and roll a stealth for me, like a speed, like stealth or something like that, just to sort of like phase in because there's other people outside. Like there's technically like wagons and merchants and people to like blend in with. As I'm assuming you're like changing your outfit. Okay. Yeah. All right. Not great, but they don't really go out after you right away. So like it's not a GM intrusion or anything like I was hoping for. You get outside, you kind of blend into the crowd, change your outfit and everything. The rest of you that are at the table drinking just saw this man in this like black uniform with this like carved wooden mask just go in and start talking with the lizard people, and then also just like stab the one in the eye and then book it out.
What the fuck was that? This bar is crazy, bruh.
Are you okay, sir? Sir?
You actually like the one that's on the south, actually you see her hand glow and his eye like reforms and everything. I'm fine, leave us alone.
Oh, well, that's good. You got each other's back. Was that just a random attack? Or is that something we gotta be worried about?
I do not. Shut up! Leave us alone.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Enjoy your drink.
Royale Cheese stands up and goes, "Whoa, bruh, there's no need to be so apprehensive. He was checking to see if you were okay."
I was just stabbed in the face. I do not want to talk about it.
That doesn't mean you need to be rude. You clearly have the ability to heal it, so why are you being such a dick? Thank him for his kindness.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's okay.
On Gluckster, you can add, like, there's like 6 people that instantly have claimed vengeance on you now, by the way. You got their entire guild.
Definitely a start.
And as their guild grows, maybe more.
He tried to do some crafty shit, Platt, and then he just stabbed him in the face and ran away.
Just stabbed him.
Were you wearing a mask?
Yeah.
Nope. No, I was wearing a mask. I carved a G in it.
Yeah, he wore different clothes and a mask.
It wasn't one.
Well, that's good, as long as they're not associated with the guilds.
He's become a Jack the Ripper kind of fucking dude, just running up on people, PKing them, taking their shit, and running away.
And he never
We're
did
trying
any,
to go wide here and make a lot of allies.
he never did any like official like trades or any like anything that like showed who he was to them. So yeah, he thinks he's pretty safe. The guy will look at you, Royal with Cheese, and he say, "Fine, I apologize. Leave us, please."
Not to me, to him.
"I apologize, old man. I was testy for being stabbed in the eye."
Oh, that is quite understandable. And quite concerning. Here, have an ale on me.
Thank you. Rainbows, however, he leans over specifically to KFG because he knows KFG is like the one that's kind of like the most like into these types of games and especially what he wants to talk about. And Rainbows leans in and goes, "Dude, did you just notice something there? No one was flagged PvP."
Oh shit. Yeah, the fuck? This is a PvP world, right?
This was the RP server, dude.
Shit.
No one.
Fucking
We're in the city, dude. Like,
PvP should be off in cities, even in PvP worlds. Man, what the fuck?
yeah, like there was no duel or anything, man.
Not even a.
And he's saying this in a super hushed tone. Like, he does not want to say this in front. Like, only the people at the table can kind of hear him.
KFG's like also whispering, yeah.
Yeah, we can't let people find out about this.
That's kind of scary, dude.
Find out about what?
Shush. Would he looks at like KFG and Royale with Cheese again, and he's like, would the old man even understand if I tried to like tell him?
No.
Okay, yeah.
He doesn't know what PvP is.
You know what, like technical stuff, dude. You wouldn't, you know, you're doing a great job. Hey, why don't you pour? Hey, could you like pour me a drink there, buddy?
He was asking for like some build advice because seen me put up some sick numbers.
Well, if you're building stuff, you should be asking me, first of all.
No, like punching.
Building stuff by punching?
Never mind, man.
And Rainbows also looks at like the rest of the group that would sort of be in the know and goes, and where are the guards?
We got here a little while ago. Are there supposed to be guards here?
If you attack anybody in like a city, dude, like the guards are supposed to like descend from the sky and like just kibosh that shit.
Yeah, but isn't that only if it gets reported?
Well, I mean, yeah, but like, no one. I'm just confused, dude. There was no one flagged for PvP or nothing, dude. Like, he just stabbed him in the face.
I don't even know what to say, bro, because I've never seen that before, and that couldn't happen in the beta.
No, man. In the manual, they were like, you know, this is so realistic, but there was like laws in place where they had to like put sort of like limits on the violence and stuff, right? Because like, you know, especially like in the EU and shit like that, like they wanted to make sure it was like safe for people and they didn't get all deranged and shit. But what?
You'd think because maybe the game's bugged out right now that like safety's off, so to speak.
Maybe.
I think there's something. I don't know. I couldn't put my finger on it, man. But everything feels real.
Like this bear feels real.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm assuming
Lives in a pineapple under the sea. And he's gonna point to his crotch.
Oh god.
Billy, I don't think he's role playing, man.
No, he's not role playing, man. Emmett, Billy's drunk. Take him to go get water.
What now? I was taking a leak. What's going on?
Billy is
Billy, eat
drunk.
some dino
Take him
nuggets.
to go get water.
Billy, come here.
Absorbent in yellow and porosity.
What's he doing?
Eat some dino nuggies, for God's sake, man. Sober up.
Yeah, come on, Billy.
No, go away.
You're making an ass of
I
yourself.
want more beer.
Belligerent.
No, you can't handle it.
You're an ass. I want more beer.
Keep the beer away from the kid.
Beer.
Royale is going to flick open his HUD.
Yeah.
He's going to make a group message with Nimue, Rainbows, and KFG.
Okay.
Saying we need to get the groups to a quiet spot. This is huge. We need to figure this out.
I think there was an empty shop nearby. We might be able to like go into, you know, like view it as an instance.
Yes, well, I believe we can inspect it. There's an inspect before purchase.
Yeah, we can go in there. It'll be instanced away from people. We can talk.
All right.
I believe we should bring all of us, the High Tower and Brown Chicken, Brown Cow.
I just didn't want to make a big scene of trying to get everybody out here, especially if Billy's drunk as fuck.
If nautical nonsense be something you wish.
It's fucking awesome. Yeah.
Drop on that deck and flop like a fish.
Gluck, sorry, what are you doing right now? Are you just like hiding in bushes as like after you got chained, just to make sure there's no heat?
Yeah, I like dived in the bushes and switched my clothes to like back to the stuff there.
Pull like a hitman, be like, I'm fine. What are you talking about? Yeah, no guards showed, and there didn't seem to be any repercussions per se.
I'm gonna try to rob that store across the street.
All right, you want to go to like the blacksmith store across the street?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Do you send like a group message out so that Gluckster sees it as you guys are like thinking about heading to that empty shop to speak?
Yeah.
Okay. And we're just like, everyone goes over there.
We've got like a guild chat. We could just be like, yeah, we're going to check out the shop and like post coordinates or something.
Gluckster, like as you like peruse around the building, probably like looking in a window at some point, you do see there's an NPC like toiling away in the blacksmith.
Send the group message, I'll be like fishing. I'll be there in a second.
Fishing.
And then I like put the mask on.
Okay. So you transform into your alter ego.
Yeah. I'm gonna start like crawling around, like I'm just gonna like try to like get up over here, see what they have in here.
Okay. Outside just seems to be an outside forge per se. I mean, there's like maybe like tongs and a hammer. And nothing else is really takeable per se. It's all sort of like part of the setup. and very, very large and heavy. Like the anvil, the wagon, there's like this little literal crane thing to bring the metal off the wagon. It's all pretty large and heavy.
I like hear the person in there, and I'll just keep boogieing it along. See if there's somewhere else they can rob on the way.
Yeah, you can hear like the ting 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 as she's like doing some forging on the inside, and she's like this like buff lady, like she could squash your head like a melon if she wanted to. You think? Peeking in this, there's like a dude there. Oh, and I might as well show you like their actual like what they look like and stuff. Old pass. Okay, so the lady in the blacksmith shop looks like that. And then as you approach this other shop that's just got like a bunch of plants and like vines growing everywhere and stuff like this. There's like this dude. Big bushy beard, plants all throughout his hair and beard and everything. He's in like almost like these green leafy, like green and brown leafy robes. And you do see these people are highlighted as if they have quests as well.
I'll see that and like the quest thing. And I was gonna rob him, try to rob him in the place, but is this a window here?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Can I like look in there and see if there's something I can just steal right here?
I mean, it seems to be numerous different plants of different kinds. There's, I'd say it's fairly warm, so the window's probably open. You could probably steal a small potted plant of some kind.
Oh yeah, I'll just try to grab everything I can, like all the plants.
Why don't you roll
whatever I can grab inside?
Why don't you roll a stealth to see you can do it without like alerting the dude that's like milling about tending the plants?
That'd just be a speed roll, right?
Yeah, speed test. Oh, your rolls. All right. So, you do one of those things where you quickly try to take the plant, but you accidentally like crack the plant. It's not an intrusion, but you did fail. So you kind of like crack the pot like off the windowsill. It didn't break or anything, but it did crack a bit down the side, and like the plant is like half coming out of the pot. There's dirt everywhere, and the guy's like, "Hey!"
Okay, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna run back over this way.
Okay.
Try to hide behind this stuff.
Yeah, he pokes his head out, but he doesn't actually like leave his shop as you kind of duck around behind. And don't forget, like I said, there's crowds all over this street. Like it's not an empty street. There's bustling merchants and NPCs and everything like that. So you just kind of like duck in amongst them as he's like, he yells a bit from his door, but then eventually closes the door. A few people give you some strange like side glances as you go by, but eventually people just start ignoring you. You're in a bustling metropolis, so. Yeah. And are you catching up with the rest of the group then?
Yeah, I'll like just lay under this barrel and change my clothes and just go and try to catch up.
All right. So you guys are all sort of getting settled into this instance when Gluckster actually finally joins and shows up as well. He's covered in a little bit of dirt, despite changing, because like the dirt overlay stays.
Billy tries to sit next to Ayla.
Oh, she lets you. She's like,
"You're pretty."
No.
How are you doing, lad? Feeling a bit better?
You're really pretty.
No.
Oh, I worked quite a bit on this avatar. I should hope so.
Is the voice like male or like? Can I tell?
It's very, very feminine. Very feminine.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you let him drink?
Yeah.
It's a video game.
Okay.
Oh,
No, Emmett, we need to have a serious talk right now because we're coming to a realization that I don't think this is a video game anymore, bro.
I don't think Billy's good.
Here's what we know. We can't leave or log out. We get tired in here. We can taste things in here. Have you noticed that even with the headset, feeling is completely different than what it was when we even started this?
I'm pretty sure Billy doesn't know how to roleplay being drunk. I think he just was actually drunk at
He's-
the bar.
Legitimately drunk.
He's just messing around.
To
This
mess
is-
around with
this is-
Ayla.
This is crazy talk.
Hey, Ayla, there's a back room here.
Billy,
Okay,
shut up.
That's enough. Somebody stop him.
Billy, I'm gonna use. Billy's gonna fall asleep. Billy just.
Billy's gonna fall asleep.
I'm gonna use Etsy dust on Billy.
He's like, poof, trying to put him asleep in the dust. That's fucking awesome.
Sleep this
So,
one
as
off.
soon as he starts pointing out the back room and being wild, I'm just gonna. Okay, that's enough, buddy. Time for a nap.
What? No nap.
Okay, come here. Sit down. Here's your blankie.
Yeah, smell this cloth next to this pillow.
Just spikes his Jello pudding.
Yeah.
Ayla actually looks around and she goes, "I'd imagine he's on the young side, eh?"
Yeah, he's my son. He's 13,
Oh,
and this is a game. We're gonna be able to sign out soon. Get back to real life.
Emmett.
I'm 23. Let's go.
I'm hoping that he can get out as well soon. I'd like to see my wife.
Wait, what?
We know that the NPCs, at least in some capacity, are waking up. They're
What do you mean,
starting to
wife?
make decisions. They're starting to branch off of a script. They're starting to gain sentience. They're starting to want to gain morality. They want better things. They want to not fight. They want to be civilized. That's not programming.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I was skeptical, at first. But, I mean, shit. Billy's literally drunk. Those NPCs were just like, hey man, I don't want to fight you, even though I was like, come on man, fight me. And he was like, no.
Okay.
Orcs have settled their own camp and everything.
Not
Yeah,
drunk.
we added them to I've never seen a fucking friend thing like that, like Bernard's. It's insane.
I have been I was done playing this game 45 minutes after playing this game. I have been slowly losing my gosh darn mind, excuse my language, waiting to sign out. Let's say what you guys are saying is real. Let's go to your conspiracy end, and I'll give it to you that we're just all the way there. What do we do about it? Either way, if we're just stuck in here for 10 minutes, or if we're stuck in here for 10 years, what are we gonna do about it?
Nimue actually
Gonna be
like
the motherfucking best.
Nimue actually like stands and she's like, "We've noticed a few things ourselves. At one point we found some roaming bandit mob on the highway, on the roads, some highwaymen. And normal low-level mobs, we figure easy experience, right? But during the course of fighting them, a couple of them completely broke down, like begging for their lives. One of them shat himself. I didn't even know mobs could do that. Just
That's
wanted
exactly what
change.
happened at the orc camp, Nimue.
Yeah, they killed the orc captain. One of them just...
No, one of them killed the orc captain.
Yeah, that's me, like the orc killed the other orc captain.
Something is going on very strange here. This is not the game we signed up for. I don't know either, and we've got no leads or clues. We haven't heard of anyone else with any information.
I think that's why gathering as many of us as possible is the right way to go about this.
Here's a grim thought. What happens when you die?
You come back. It's a game.
What if you
Does
don't
anyone
die?
have anyone on their friends list who has died?
Rainbows is like, oh yeah, I had like There was a group of like people that I knew, kind of noobs, you know. Went into the dungeon, and I figured they were gonna like party wipe, you know, because they were not so good at this stuff, right? They're like sandbox people. They didn't like this type of game.
Right.
I mean, I haven't tried contacting them, but I'm pretty sure they probably had at least a couple rounds of deaths, you know.
And they're on your friends list?
Yeah.
Can you pull up their player status?
Yeah. Let's see here. And he like shows you, and their names are just gray and like crossed out. Huh. Their account's not active anymore.
Maybe they just quit.
How?
Maybe they found a way.
I don't think we're in a game anymore. And if that's the case, then Emmett, you need to be a lot more careful.
Dude, what do you mean we're not in a game anymore, man? Like, it's obviously a game. I'm looking at my HUD.
I'm sitting in my living room right now. I'm not here.
Are you?
I am. I have a headset on, and we're playing a game.
Okay, then take it off.
That's the one problem.
We all can't get out.
I walk up and I slap Emmett.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna like check the log out button and try to like.
Billy's gonna laugh
it.
his face off.
Log out button's still grayed out.
I look at Emmett and I say, "You felt that, right?"
Yeah, but games are
not just the simulation of feeling. You felt that.
Well, what's the difference?
Well, usually when you take damage, you don't feel it, really.
You're not sitting in your living room with a headset on right now. You are with us here in this empty shop in Old Pass. That's the difference.
When that pumpkin samurai did that anime shit to me, my insides did not feel good.
It might sure feel real, but it's just a game, sons.
Look,
I think you guys have been here a little too long, and everybody's starting to lose their head, lose their cool.
No, I mean, I've been stabbed plenty of times in like PvP and stuff playing this. When that katana man stabbed me, that hurt, bro. I've never been stabbed in real life, but I imagine that's what it would feel like.
I need to pose it to you this way. If we're wrong, at worst, we can still be prepared for what might come
from the blood loss.
But if we're right, that means that there is a potential that with the wrong moves, Billy can die.
Then what are we supposed to do? Should we just go live our lives somewhere then? And wait? And hope that the sign out button comes back one day? And then I can go back to my living room and my canoes? My dog?
Fuck that. If this is our life now, I'm Key Fighter God. I gotta live up to that title.
What are we meant to do?
We clap cheeks. We expand the Hightower Mercantile Guild. We start our empire.
Because I'm not putting myself, let alone Billy, in any sort of actual danger.
It's fine. I'll take
Been in danger. Been in danger the whole time, really.
We're not in danger. I'll protect you all.
Yeah, Emmett, if this is true, we've been in danger the entire time.
Has any of you heard of anyone that knows of anything going on? Any connection with the mods or administration of any kind? Or any inkling of things happening in the outside world?
Really, you went to mod jail? Did you ask him anything?
What?
Did you see anybody there? Any like
I don't
mods?
even remember mod jailies.
I'm gonna go in the corner and throw up.
It's just chicken nuggies everywhere.
Thank you.
He was in mod jail like 7 hours ago or some shit. Like, he's gonna be blacked out. He's not even gonna remember all of this day. Kid's like 13. How much did he drink?
So, Royale, you say you want to gather people. This is your reaction. Then what?
There's got to be a way out of here. But until then, the best way to get there is to, as KFG said, expand. We expand the guild, we get a better network, we get a better idea of what is going on around here.
I've spent my whole life trying to show Billy that there's a life outside of video games.
And now
So if
you're
there's a way
in
out of
video
here,
games.
you see the irony.
That's kind of funny, yeah.
I gotta get my kid out of here. One way or another.
For life. Ugh.
But I agree that if there is danger, we've been reckless. We gotta keep a better head about us. I don't know if there is danger. If there isn't, games are strange and scary to me. But if y'all are saying that it's weird, I don't know if I just blame emergency stress.
I also,
That's alright.
I want you to think that maybe this is your territory more than you think now. This isn't a game. This is real life. So we can start thinking about it more like real life. That means real life consequences, real life decisions, but also that means that we can apply real life knowledge.
True, remember when you built that door and saved my ass in the dungeon, Emmett? I've never seen anyone build a door in a dungeon before.
It's easy. You just need hammer, nails.
but-
This world gives you all the tools you need.
That's the thing, Emmett. Usually, there's like a button you press and your character does the thing. There's no button for just, I cast build a fucking door. That's not like a spell.
Well, that's the problem with your generation. You don't do anything unless there's a button for it, you see.
But that's the point. When we built the canoe, there was effort involved. But if you know a skill, it's just supposed to happen. There's no actual building process. That's not
Yeah.
programmed into the game.
Yeah, boomer.
Anything that anything that
Jesus.
would work in real life would work in this because it's taken the properties of real life. None of the skills and shit don't matter. Like they do, but if you have the skills, it doesn't matter if you have the skill, you know what I mean? They transfer over.
I don't understand how we still have access to the HUDs. I don't understand how any of this works, but
I'm just gonna take it as a fucking blessing, because if I had to go through this shit without a HUD, I don't know, man.
Well, if we're down the rabbit hole, do you guys think that this is just some spooky AI programming error, like a robot movie with Will Smith? Or do you think that it's like people did this to us? Or do you think that it's just an innocent error?
I mean, there's only one way to find out.
I know.
Don't call me that. It's Dad.
I'll be honest, I've got no idea, but if some people did this on purpose as some kind of death game to call people, I'm not losing.
Oh, like the Purge?
I'm a
Jamie,
gamer.
what do you think? You always have some really great insights.
I don't know, man. It's all pretty bizarre. Seeing Billy drunk.
Whee!
I think he's just pretending.
You think he's
Yeah.
just putting it on?
Rainbows.
Yeah, dude.
You guys have been here for a while right now. Is there a big hub where people gather? Game center, anything like that?
I mean, there's like, I guess the arena sometimes, dude. I mean, people gather around this tavern like a lot as well, right? There's no like
Nice,
one
but,
central area for like large gatherings, though.
But like a place where people will go. Like,
I mean, this town center's kind of bustling, dude.
I think we should see if we can find more people who know anything.
Did you see anybody while you were out there fishing, Gluckster? Maybe some NPCs? Quests?
Is that what you're out there doing, fishing? Is that why you're all dirty?
Did you read
Oh,
the
there's a
group
little bit of
message?
blood too.
That's the not. Yeah, it's fish blood. Yeah, I caught a fish, but he flopped back in the water. And I seen a couple people look like they were trying to give out quests. This guy with plants, he seemed like a nice fella.
Don't we have that letter to deliver?
Yeah, we do.
Letter?
Yeah, we're mailmen.
Yeah, remember that's the whole reason why we're here? We got the message to meet up with these guys on the way here.
I
Okay.
remember. I see.
So, how much does it say to buy this place? Does it give us like a breakdown?
To buy the shop will cost you 500 gold.
Okay.
I see.
Either 500 gold or a shop deed.
Didn't we want to go gamba?
Yeah, I want to go gambling.
Yeah,
Fuck,
that's
I
what.
want to go gambling.
Yeah,
let's go gambling.
Jeez.
we need to make some money. Yeah, let's find the place to gamble. We'll head
Gamble!
There was a quest board at that tavern. One of us should stop by and grab the quests and then share them.
Do you think they have crazy eights?
Probably, Billy. Probably. I'll show you how to play.
I know how to play crazy eights.
They probably have craps.
Oh, it's probably Uno. Do they have Uno?
Uno. You crazy. You can't gamble on Uno.
Why not?
You most certainly can gamble on Uno.
If you can win, you can gamble at it.
Yeah.
I guess.
Nimue, I don't know what your group is doing, but we're gonna gather some quests and gamble.
We
Try to
have heard of
get
some
more-
dungeons nearby. If this life is to be... If this is what you're all thinking this is, we need to equip ourselves. Tell you what, you're going to see about getting a base, resources, a foundation for us. We'll see if we can garner some equipment.
I was gonna say, you guys are
survival
gonna
aids.
be running dungeons. Check the guild bank. We've got some excess stuff if you guys need anything. Maybe something that's magical.
We'll
Oh
take,
yeah, they'll have access to the guild bank.
yeah,
now.
we'll take a look, but I imagine we're probably pretty set up already. We've been pretty hyper-focused on the dungeons so far. Although you did beat us in the first one, so congratulations on that. But I dare say we're going to focus on those, see what we can do about making sure we can survive whatever sort of harsh world this is. You consolidate us power in other ways, I guess.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I'm
Stay safe out there. Check in with us every once in a while.
I'm glad Rainbows suggested for us to join forces if this is actually what this is. It hadn't fully dawned on me, even though I had an inkling, until I saw that random man stab another man in the face. As horrifying as that was, whoever he was just did us a favor.
Yeah, that was messed up. That was really, really crazy.
Yeah, that random man.
What, like some guy
G-Man.
just walked into a bar and just stabbed someone? That's
Yeah, yeah.
crazy.
He had a G on his
You
mask.
missed it.
It shouldn't have been possible.
No duel request, nothing. I mean, it's
Yeah.
the city. I don't even think you can duel in cities.
Sounds like a loony, whoever did that.
You could duel, but it would never amount to death, or like it would just amount to debilitating wounds, non-fatal, non-lethal wounds, and then the duel would be over. But you both had to consent to it. We're going to
That's
go.
fucked up.
We're going to see what we can do to make sure we can survive whatever comes, including other players, even. We're going to level as fast as we can.
Be careful and fight like your life depends on it.
Yes, we're going to take our times with this one. You build us the foundation, you make us a power base, and I dare say we'll be your security forces.
Ayla, you're leaving me?
Billy, shush.
Ayla
No.
actually comes over and she actually does rustle your hair a little bit, smooth it over. She's like, "You'll be all right, lad. It's fine." She looks at Emmett and she's like, "Kind of reminds me of my kid, even though he's a few years younger."
Yeah, they never change, do they?
Nay, nay.
What?
You'd be safe out there in those dungeons.
All right. But yeah, with that, they're going to take off.
Do we want to split up and grab the quests?
I just go grab the quest and go gamble, right?
Yeah.
The basic quest from the quest board, I can actually just if you're you can either talk to the NPCs individually or there's a quest. Well, the quest board just leads you to the NPCs, so I guess you'd have to talk to them. They do want to talk to you a little bit.
Okay.
We go talk to all of them, or we're gonna go gambit and come back.
Gambling!
Let's grab the quests and then I think go Gamba? Or do you guys want to just say fuck the quests?
Let's grab the quest first, just in case
Yeah.
it's a limited run or anything like that.
Okay.
And what if they're about the gambling place?
Exactly.
That's true, yeah.
That's for the gambling.
That would suck. We come back here and they're like, "Go win 1,000 coins or whatever."
Yeah, right.
Make a game plan to talk the quest over.
Ket's furiously typing up a new quest right now.
God, ideas. Yeah, I have a few ideas for quests and shit I need to add now, but yeah, we'll get there. So the first one you want to look at is the dude in the plant store, I'm assuming, since he's the closest.
Yes,
Sure.
Otto
Traeger. Yeah. There's the dingle dingle sound as you go enter the plant store. It's very humid in the plant store. It's very well tended, but it's got that earthy plant smell to it. For obvious reasons, the store is covered in not only plants, but he also seems to have some glass jars on the lower shelves that seem to be parts of creatures as well. Yes, welcome. Welcome to the pots. What can I do for you?
Heard about a quest?
I have been looking for some things lately. Actually, I make a lot of herbal potions and stuff in the area. Your adventurers, I'm assuming, yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good. I'm looking for some rare and powerful ingredients. Occasionally I might have certain hunts for some certain creatures that might assist me with this situation, if you'd be so willing, of course.
Oh yeah? Sounds like you might have one right now.
I do. So I give you... So, I gave you the base quest for him right away, which is Monstrous Hunter, and then every once in a while he'll have a sub-quest pop up. In this case, the sub-quest is going to be... to create a potion that will help quell the fevers of some nobles within Old Pass City, I need the heart of a Laratan. If you could... To help me create this potion. If you could help me out, you could be saving the life of some nobles. Maybe garner some favor with some of the powerful houses within the city. The Laratan is currently in its time of hibernation. You're going to have to lure it out with this special magma lure here to draw it in, and he hands you something.
Okay. Yeah, Caftil, I'll grab it, look at it, put it in his bag.
So I've also given you the Heart of Fire quest. And he actually does show you a picture graphic of the Laratan.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's cool.
Jesus.
Looks like a tough customer. Just my kind of target.
Oh yes. And then he sort of zooms in a bit, and once he zooms in on the leg from the knee down, that's when you see the silhouette of a person.
Oh, nice.
How much bigger than the average guy do you say these are?
Well, that shows it right there. Your head should come up to about his knee.
Oh shit. Okay. Looks like I might have to get some rock climbing in or something.
Get myself on the proper level, you know what I'm saying?
Where do you?
Wait a minute.
I guess we're gonna have to research that.
What can you tell me about this thing?
Oh, I don't know very much. I just know I need it taught.
Gotcha. Is
Pretty
there a
beefy.
library in town?
Yes, the Northwest. Talk to Fania Dreyfus. Miss Dreyfus
Fania
runs the local library. She could probably assist you in some ways.
Sounds good, Otto. I'll be back with a Lariton heart for you next time you see me.
Excellent.
Is there anything else you needed?
Oh no, that's about it for now. Pretty straightforward for me, thankfully. Just a Lariton heart.
Perfect.
Terrifying.
Yep.
Yep, he's like excited. He's like pumped. He's like, well, let's go get the rest of these quests.
That's the first one for the Monstrous Hunter chain, because Platt wanted that.
Doing that.
Like some big boys.
Needless to say, that is going to be a complicated encounter.
Yeah.
So the next person is going to be Robin Erlinger. Okay. So you go in. Yeah, Robin's like, hi. Can I interest you in anything?
I guess the question is, can we help you with something?
Are adventurers looking to assist? Maybe that's very good.
Yes.
Yes. Not sure how you always seem to know whenever we need assistance with something, but I'm very glad that you do. Yes, so the Queen has recently demanded an entirely new set of armor for each of her personal guard. Great, cool. I have maybe just enough time to do it if it wasn't for the fact that I don't have enough metal. With the chaos that's happening in this world, all the major supply chains seem to have collapsed, and I don't have much to work with. I know of some veins in the mountains, especially near the volcano area, but they're too dangerous and none of the townsfolk are willing to go. I've asked other adventurers, but they're not accepting my help for some reason, as it's not labeled as one of the official quest lines for whatever that means. I don't know.
I think we know some people that might actually be able to handle this. They set up in the mountains.
True, it's true.
I mean, I think they need some tools, but they would be definitely more than willing to work. How do you feel about orcs?
Metal's metal. I don't really care where it comes from.
It'll be coming through the high tower supply chain.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that, but okay.
That's our, can you see the little... KFG's gonna, like, point to, like, where the icon thing for high tower should be.
She, like, looks, but it's like she's looking through it. I don't understand. What?
Never mind, you can't see it. We're a mercantile company, high tower.
Oh, good. Well, seems that you've definitely wandered in the right place then. I could definitely use that. Yeah, if you could... I need 20 materials worth of metal and minerals. By any means. I don't care how you get it. But I need it relatively soonish, within the week.
Can I message Bernard?
You can, actually.
Yeah, can I send Bernard a message and just basically be like, checking in on like how stuff for them is going, and also asking, because they had mentioned possibly being able to like do stuff with the mountains if they'd worked on that, because we found somebody who might want to buy stuff from, you know, the mines or whatever, the mountains, caves.
Are you just chatting him like a voice chat, or are you actually like sending him a text message?
I would send him a... Ooh.
If we can voice chat, if that's a possibility.
Can we voice chat?
Yeah, you can voice chat with someone. I'm saying that's like part of the server. Yeah, you call him up and you hear like oh sweet jeez, what the fuck is going on? I'm hearing voices.
Yeah, hey Bernard, I'm calling you.
Oh,
it's
hey
KFG.
there. Oh, hey, KFG, how's it going? I don't see you around. Are you, like, invisible or something?
This is you know how you got that thing after you signed the contract with us?
Oh, yeah, my new wizard powers, yeah.
Yeah, it's part of your wizard powers. I'm connecting to you through the wizard powers.
Oh, yes, no, talking mind to mind, I heard of that before, telekinesis, right? Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, there's a way for you to do it. You'll have to like mess around with your powers and stuff. But we were wondering, we found some people that would be interested in getting like ore and stuff from the mines.
Okay.
Or not the mines, the what do you call it? The mountains. You guys been found those rocks and shit, I guess?
Yeah, we think that, like once we get like set up here and everything, we could probably get some resources out of the mountains here since, we're up in them, eh?
We found somebody that wants resources like now.
Oh,
or as soon as you guys can get them.
That sounds pretty good. I mean, we don't really have a way to transport them, especially if they're needed in the city. But we could probably get them out for you if you'd be able to, like, once we're done, come and get them and like bring them to the city for us.
Okay, to transport, yeah. If you guys can also work on that. I'm sorry we keep asking you to get stuff for us, but if you can work on that, we'll come by to pick it up as soon as we can.
Oh no, it's fine. We're like we're working together here. Teamwork makes the dream work, don't you know?
That's what's up.
All right, yeah, we'll put double the efforts on getting the minerals, the metals out of the mountain there, and we'll see what we can do. Do you know how many units that you need?
Yeah, they want at least 20, but they'll
20?
probably be willing to buy more after.
Okay.
Like a semi-regular amount.
We'll aim for 20. See, we got a lot of the palisade up, getting there anyways. I'll get the mountain trolls kind of working on bashing in parts of the mountain,
Perfect.
All right, I'll let you know when we've got that all figured out, and you guys can transport for us.
Excellent. Thank you, Bernard.
Oh.
All right, I'm going to shut off the mind call now.
Oh, okay.
All right.
And then KFG will, like, hang up.
Cuts it.
Yeah. Well, that seems like pretty good solution, so we'll have to figure out a way to transport 20... I mean, we can just throw them in our inventories. It should be fine. We could just rent some horses, fucking boot down there, throw it in our inventories, boot back.
Shouldn't be too hard. They'll message us when they've got them. Should we grab the next quest?
Yeah, let's keep it moving. That's a really good call. I'm really inspired by your leadership and your initiative, KFG.
Examine.
So you guys, so the next thing over is actually the quest you already have, talking to Amiko, handing her the letter and talking to her about the person that she had come in contact with that had been talking about this world being fake and then he's trapped here and everything.
Who has the letter, actually?
I want to say me. I don't think it was a physical item.
It wasn't a physical item. I think Royale with Cheese was the one that said he had accepted it.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll walk in and be like, you Amiko?
Oh, yes, that's me, Amiko Steinteig.
I have a letter for you, bruh.
Oh, thank you. Yes, from my cousin. I attempted to get her to go do things, and she says she does not want to do things. I say, it's Miko here. Hey, cousin, let's go bowling. Hey, cousin, let's go play darts. Cousin, you want to go to the tavern? And she's all just, no, she never sends me letters back. But now she sends me a letter back.
Is there bowling around here? Billy loves bowling. He had it for his last birthday party.
There is bowling around here. Yes, there is. Yes. But, by the looks of these letters, still does not want to leave Kipswich. That girl, never going to meet a man. I tell you.
No, but you just met one. You want to go bowling?
You're not a man, Billy.
I'm a man.
You're 13 years old.
I'm a man.
Well,
So-
I'm okay, thanks. So,
your cousin was mentioning you knew somebody who knew about something strange going on.
oh yes. Are you talking about there was a man keeps going into the tavern all the time. Marco, at least that's what I called him. He said his name was Marco. He keeps going on about the world being fake and that he's been trapped here from another world and that he knows what's wrong but he can't fix it and all sorts of things. He's a bit barmy, bit nuts.
And you said he was at the tavern?
Yes, he often frequents the tavern, yes.
Alright. Do you know anything else, or do you have anything else for us to do?
Oh, no, that's about it for me. I don't have anything else for you. I mean, if you want to know more about his ramblings, you can go find him at the tavern. He usually shows up at around this time of day.
Okay.
What's your best bowling score?
My best bowling score?
Yeah. Well, what's the best game you've ever bowled?
I don't know. A win?
What?
I don't really keep track of the scores. I don't know the numbers. 200? Is that a number? She seems like honestly not know.
Wow, you rolled a 200 without even knowing. Wow, that is quite impressive.
Thank you. Your cousin is over. She's the dark stranger. You talk to her. That is good. I don't know why that's still up. But everyone's actually going to get an experience point just for talking with her and getting the information for that as well.
Hey, let's go.
I know there hasn't been a lot of experience, like GM intrusions. It's been mostly an RP session.
I try to eyeball stuff to see if she has anything to rob right here.
She looks like she runs a general store, actually. So it's all of like the standard equipment, like the basic equipment stuff. So she's stuff everywhere. She has a very well stocked store. Is there any particular types of bits or bob you would be looking for?
Nope, I'll just be grabbing just one.
I
wouldn't be trying to like just grab, like steal a bunch of stuff. Just grab one of something that's just talking.
Just something random. Okay. All right. Let me.
Billy was like, I'm a man.
Let me get something here. Equipment, not modern equipment. I'm not giving you freaking walkie talkies and shit. What am I doing here?
What's the tier up thing? We have to have those 4 things filled out.
You need four out of the 5 checked, and then once 4 out of the 5 is checked, you automatically are increased to the next tier.
Okay.
Nope.
Because I just got the 4th XP.
That seems a little weird. Okay. Gluckster, I got something for you. It's actually not too bad as far as being worth stuff too. You snag a spyglass.
Okay.
Over from the corner. She's like talking to everybody. I'm not even going to make her roll because you're kind of in the shadowy corner. You've got like 3 people distracting her. So in this case, you would just be able to sort of like pocket it without her realizing.
That's a quick like swipe.
Yep. And it's like collapsible. So it just ends up being about the size of like a pop can. Yeah, no, that's about all I have. You're going to want to go talk to Marco, I guess, if you want more information. No?
There's also Isabella Hildebrandt.
And yeah, there's one more lady up there. Let's just bring up the quest log again.
It's 4 XP to upgrade, right?
the
Yeet.
things.
Yeah.
So if I do, oh,
Uh,
so if I
all
do this
right.
now,
Isabella. So you go in. She looks very similar to Nimue, where she's got that like pallid skin, the black around the eyes, and even being near her, you can kind of feel a little bit of a cold. Oh, hello. Welcome to
Hello.
my alchemy shop. Is there something I can do for you?
You got a quest for adventurers?
Oh, yes. You're always very good at telling whenever we need something here in town, aren't you? Okay, yes, there's... I'm glad you haven't been afflicted with it like the other adventurers. I'm working on a cure for the noise.
What noise?
Oh, yeah, I'm assuming you know. You adventurers all seem very tight with each other. There's a bunch of you that have been having this painful disease of some kind. We've dubbed it the noise because they're constantly hearing static and voices and such. They seem to be racked with horrendous pain, and then every once in a while just discorporate. I'm working on to seeing if I can find a cure.
What?
Yeah.
Someone write that down and post that in the guild chat.
Discorporate?
Like
I've never heard that word in my
the
entire life.
everyone guild chat, you know.
Yes,
Yeah.
they just sort of I don't want to use the word explode, but they shatter apart into a bunch of like little light bits and then just fade away in the wind.
And then what?
Well, they never come back. But before then, it's horrendously painful. And not all of them disappear like that. Most of them just go catatonic eventually.
Is this like something that... What causes it?
Oh,
Like
I don't know entirely. That's part of what we need to find out. It only seems to affect you adventurers, though. None of the normal townsfolk or city folk seem to be affected by it. There's something
happen
different about your...
combat?
I don't know if it's your humors or something with the fluid balances in your body. I've tried leeches and bleeding and everything, but it doesn't seem to do much. However, I have heard of some of the other adventurers like you having the same issues in the village of Houndburg, but there was rumors that someone there was cured of the affliction. If maybe you could find out more about that, maybe I could figure something out that I could generate for everybody.
So the catatonic state is curable?
Well, I mean, once they're dead. There's no one to administer a cure to, but I don't know the details. I've just heard that there was someone was cured of the affliction off in Houndburg.
I'm gonna relay the details of the quest to Bernard the Orc and Nimue
Okay.
as something to keep an eye out for.
Yes, if you can find something, that would be greatly appreciated. I hate seeing these people suffer. And it doesn't seem to spread horribly. It's weird. People that having other adventurers like yourselves could have contact with them and never gain the affliction, and then random adventurers that have had no contact will be brought in from nowhere and just have the affliction deep within it. I don't gain the correlation.
I need to know more about the people that happen to really make any guesses. Could be tied to anything.
It is
I'm not a
difficult.
doctor.
They scream that they hear static. They hear almost like a lot of water rushing sound. They keep saying it's like static. They also say that they hear voices, like millions of voices whispering and speaking all at once, and it begins to drive them mad, I dare say.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
I hope none of you become afflicted with it.
Yeah,
Well,
not sure that's something I could punch my way out of.
we'll look into it, although it sounds scary to try and confront up close.
Well, like I said, it does not seem to be communicable per se. I had assistance from within your adventuring peoples of various races and creeds. The scalies, the non-lifers, even some of the more esoteric ones, the cat people and such. Close proximity does not always seem to be a hallmark on how you gain the affliction. Yes,
If that's all.
That's all I have for you. I do wish you the best.
That's a hell of a quest. Jesus Christ.
We'll look into it. We've got a number of quests that we're working on, but we'll do our best to get back here ASAP. Fuck. Sounds awful.
Yes. Thank you. I'm sure your I'm not sure what they call them, compatriots, colleagues, brothers, sisters. The other adventurers will be very helpful. Does not seem to be something your people, I'm not sure what to call you, normally deal with.
Yeah, I've never heard of that happening before to anyone ever in all my years.
Yeah, it's a new one to me too.
With that, she just turns back to like tinkering over with like some of her potions and mixing things together, writing in a notebook. It looks like she's still actively experimenting.
But noticeably, she doesn't go into like an NPC mode.
No, she doesn't go into like standby or just stand there. Like she actually looks, despite being like one of like probably the undead types or whatever, she looks physically tired. Like she's probably been at this for a while, and every once in a while she just kind of like leans on the desk like, "You've got this," and just like keeps going.
Plot twist: she's not undead.
Yeah, she's just really tired.
All right, last quest.
Okay, so you guys are you head back to the tavern, and there's actually a new person at the tavern.
Yeah, he looks friendly.
Let me find him here. Old Pass City.
Looks like a nice guy.
Trustworthy.
Definitely looks like a fellow Gluckster would associate with for sure.
It appears to be sort of like an ivory or porcelain skull mask of some type. He's got what looks to be probably like leather armor, but then this like black tattered cloak pulled over top, and he's just in the corner, and it looks like he's just got a mug in front of him. It looks like a mug of ale.
You Marco?
Yes, Marco. That is the name I gave. Yes, I am Marco. What do you want?
I think our interests align. Because we also have a theory that this place is not what we think it is.
I see. You're trapped here as well.
Yeah.
Are you one of these, what do they call you? Adventurers? Players?
Yeah.
Are you saying you're not?
No.
What are you?
Not from here.
Clearly.
Yeah.
But if you're not a player and you're not from here, then what are you?
From elsewhere. I don't know much about your world, but somehow I got trapped here too. Assimilated your language so I could communicate at least, and took on one of your strange bodies. You have so few limbs.
What?
How many limbs do you have?
At the moment, same number as you.
How many are you supposed to have?
Hell of a lot more.
Where are you from?
Let's just say out of town.
I'm gonna need you to be more specific, friend.
What coordinate system do you want to use?
To start, well, I mean, I don't know how to answer that really, but
I know, right?
we don't know how we got here, and so the reason why I'm asking is because that might help give us a better understanding of what this is. We thought we were here from a game.
I don't know how I got here either. I was approaching this puny little yellow star, and next thing I know, I was dealing with my problems. I was having some technical issues. I jack in to try and diagnose shit. And next thing I know, I'm in God knows what the fuck this place is.
Right. So you're not from the same
County?
Wait, you're an alien?
yeah.
I mean, to me,
Put it bluntly, yeah.
To me, that's kind of what you are. But hey, then we're both not from here, so aren't we all?
We're all aliens together in this place, at least.
I'm gonna be honest, I want to be a lot more surprised about you being an alien, but that's not even the weirdest thing that we've been dealing with lately, bruh.
Here's the thing, I know more about what's going on, but I can't remember it. Something happened when I got pulled in. I woke up in this place. What do you guys call it? A basement? Underground? Something? And I woke up and I had a lot of my real life equipment on me, because that's what I would have had in my simulation environment anyways, including my notes. But something's gone fuzzy in my head. I'm starting to hear static in voices or something. Anyways, it's hard to concentrate, but my notes would tell me more. I feel like if I got my pack back, but the problem is there was some things down there, scary ass shit, I'm telling you. If I dropped my pack as I ran out.
Okay.
I think we can help you with that.
You know how to work the interface? And KFG is gonna pull up his map.
Oh yeah, and it's there, and as he points, it highlights a dungeon known as the Ruins of Albir Aldar.
Yeah.
Royale flicks open his HUD too, and he's like, "So you're not a player, but you have access to this, right?"
Yeah, I mean, he flicks his hand up and you see a completely different user interface, and it's not anything you understand. There's weird squiggly lines and moving circles and stuff.
I think he's a player in the sense that we are, but he's his computer, you know what I'm saying? The hardware he's playing on.
But what the important thing that I'm trying to think of is, am I able to see Marco as a user in the game?
Yes.
I'm gonna send him a friend request.
Okay.
Is he using Alienware?
It's really
Yes.
weird because when you see his stats and stuff, it's a lot like Bernard. Everything's a mystery. There's no class, there's no race, there's no stats. It's just all question marks.
Okay.
So he's sort of an NPC, but sort of a PC. He's not a normal player as you would recognize it.
Yeah.
And
start hearing noise.
And also, you guys now have the quest for him, the Ruins of Alpiardar. Oh, I've been hearing them pretty much the entire time I've been here. It's been getting worse, though. It's starting to wear at me, you know?
Try to hold strong. We're on a quest to look for a cure for that, too.
Okay, you want to come with us?
No. I'm having a hard time concentrating enough as it is. I think it'd be useless, to be honest. And I'm having a real hard time adapting to the form constraint that's been imposed upon me, wherever the hell we are.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I told everyone my name's Marco. I also go by Grimminger. Probably a little bit closer to my actual identification.
I'm actually going to send him a message with the coordinates for the Orcs of Peace.
Okay.
And say, these guys are kind of... look up Bernard, and you guys might be able to discover things together, because he's also learning about this environment.
Alright. Well, I mean, might be better for me to get out of this town anyways. I'm, concentration issues, sometimes I kind of forget I'm a little bit different, and I'm just not socializing well with them, so I don't know, maybe a different group would be a good idea. A little more out of the way.
I think you might jive with the orcs a little bit better. They're good folk.
Alright.
Hey, you like beer, Marco?
I order one just so I can sit here. I don't drink.
I was gonna say they got plenty of beer if you like beer.
Oh no, I don't
can I have
even
it?
drink.
Can I have it?
I mean,
No.
go nuts. It's been sitting here.
No.
I've been
No,
nursing
you
the
can't.
same
No,
beer
you
for
can't.
3 days.
No.
Oh,
No.
3 days. Oh, well.
Billy's had enough.
It's
Marky,
just-
has.
can I get another? Can I get a beer?
No, he can't.
No, we need
Yeah.
that money for gambling.
The barkeep, despite pouring another like mug for somebody, actually will look straight at you and go, "No, sir, we're out."
Wait, what?
He's saying you've been cut off.
Why?
Do you remember how you were acting earlier today?
He actually takes out like a little bit of wax paper, like goes into the back and comes out with like a half a dozen dino nuggies, and he's like, "Here, on the house. Just have a good day."
Oh.
Well, there you go, Billy.
Yeah, come on, stuff him in a bag. We can eat and walk.
Alright. To Gamba.
Yeah, let's hit up this Gamba place before we decide what the hell we're gonna tackle first.
Now, how do we want to do this? Like, I know you guys were like keen on doing the gambling thing, but we are after 10. I know it's like people work in the morning and stuff. Did you want to save it for next time, or did you want to spend a little extra time just like losing your money?
I know... Like, I work tomorrow, but I'd be willing to go longer for a little bit of gambling, but that's me.
Same traffic right there.
Buddha, Kirby, don't feel peer pressure. It's okay to say no, and we can like just postpone.
Yeah, it's cool
I'm
too.
good either way.
Fine.
You good? Okay. All right.
I'm good.
All right.
I'm good to go.
So with that, you leave the strange, like, skull masked guy, and you're not even sure it's a mask anymore now that you've been talking to him. And you go off to a new location, and this is another part of the city. You see a grandiose building, with all these, like, golden and, like, lining to it, and sparkling, like, magical lights, like these spotlights flowing in front of it, and it's a place called the Imp's Toenail.
Yes.
Let's go, dude.
And I've only got like 2 games sort of like thought of for right now. As I add more, I'll change this interface a bit. But right now, we've got floof racing and a moose roller. Now, since you don't have floofs of your own yet, you can basically bet on either like I didn't want to go like full out and say like there's odds or anything, but there's safe, moderate, or risky. And for the moose roller, it's pretty much the equivalent of playing blackjack. It's just that we're rolling d6s to see what, quote unquote, like you're pulling.
Okay. Let's fucking race some floofs.
So you go in and like basically in the back there's an actual track. It looks much like a horse track, except that the entire thing is still padded in grass. And yeah, there's like a roast chicken on the line. It's more like dog racing in that way, in that the floofs are sort of like following this roast chicken. And they run sort of like a bouncy hop rather than an actual run. Much like a hopping sheep type thing. But they're fairly large, almost the size of a horse, as they lumber and like hop through this track. And you see like one just finishing, and there's like a bunch of like bookies like getting money back and forth, and a couple of people like ripping up tickets being like, God damn that floof, that one had a lame bounce, and they stuff like that. So yeah, the bookies are open and everything, and being like, next floof race, who wants to bet?
Oh, I got five gold on Turbulent Juck.
5 gold on Turbulent Juck. Got it. Any other bets?
5 on the risky.
Yeah, let me make, I'm gonna make a
smart.
I'm gonna make a gambling journal. Keep track of this. Let's add a bets page. All right. Okay. There we go. Nope, didn't mean to do that. All right. Okay, so Royale with cheese. 5 on Turbulent Juke. And KFG. What were you doing, KFG?
5 on Smart as
Smart Azazel?
Yes, there we go.
I'll do 10 on Azazel.
10 on
Let's go.
Azazel. I have no idea how to pronounce it. It's a randomly generated name.
Do 6 on Indiscreet Starring.
6. Thank you has 6 on easy or safe. And Gluckster, you betting anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna bet 10 on risky as well.
Oh shit.
Gluckster and on whiskey. Okay. I don't have it automated yet, so I'm actually just like rolling dice. But let's see how they go. Let's see how it goes. So yeah, with it, they all like line up at this, like as they call it, the floof station, where they are there's like people coming out with like combs and brushes and hair dryers and stuff, and like they're like fuzzing out the floofs to make them extra bouncy and getting ready to go. Sort of like fluffing them up and everything, because it's firmly believed that floofs will indeed bounce higher and faster if they are as fluffy as possible. So the fluffier they are, the better they are. Now, Smart Azazel, looking at his odds, has not won very many, and he's got sort of like a ratty coat to him. Turbulent Juke, he's got an all right coat, but he's a little bit underweight, a little bit undersized. Whereas Indiscreet Starin he's got a beautiful coat to him. Wins fairly often, but as a result, his odds are they wouldn't win you a lot, because he is the safer bet. He is the safer bet. So let's see how they go, and they're off. Okay. Well, this works as I roll. There's a higher degree chance that safe will end up moving forward, but he won't move forward as far, whereas the moderate and risky is higher chances of them either not moving or moving, but if they move, they might move further. So, safe does, no, not all three. Safe moves. Indiscreet Stern is moving forward, doing quite well. Turbulent Juke himself is also, and he's off. He is just breaking out, no problem. Smart Azazel, unfortunately, is digging into his own coat and hasn't even left the stall yet. Not going well.
You flew. Go, you stupid.
Go.
Kept you shaking his fists.
Indiscreet Star
damn it.
hopping along with an awesome prance. Turbulent Juke, unfortunately not getting very far, has tripped and fallen. Smart Azazel, realizing he's being left behind, starts pulling ahead, gaining traction with Indiscreet Star and Turbulent Juke. Let's go.
Yeah, let's fucking go, Juke.
What was the first one?
Risky,
3.
come on.
3. Oh, sorry. Indiscreet Starn rolled very well, actually. He's bounding ahead with great leaps. Indiscreet Starn is just bounding ahead. Moderate Juke neck and neck with him. Smart Azazel once again getting distracted and chasing his own tail. Let's see how we keep going.
Darn.
3, 4. Oh shit. Okay, so that's 3 on
Leave
his
those
part.
guys in their track in the dust.
Indiscreet Starn pulling ahead as his usual MO. Turbulent Juke not moving very far at all. And Smart Azazel just pulling ahead once again, getting further with Indiscreet Starn.
Come on, Juke, please. I need this money.
5,
Come on, Starren.
3. And it's a 7. Jesus. Okay. Indiscreet Starn moving ahead almost to the end. Turbulent Juke barely moving at all. He seems to have sprained his one ankle a little bit. Smart Azazel also very close to the finish line. Gonna be a neck and neck, folks.
Oh no!
Come on, Juke.
Come on, big rips.
Indiscreet Starren. Starren.
My gosh. Okay. Indiscreet Starn and Smart Azazel get bound up on each other, barely moving. I can't believe this. Turbulent Juke pulling in. It is neck and neck, 3-way tie. Oh my gosh, this is Jesus.
Come on, baby.
I guess it would have to be the higher number if 2 of them were to cross the finish line at once. All right. Pulling ahead, Indiscreet Star and Turbulent Juke. Smart Azazel, unfortunately, actually going the wrong way.
Oh, you stupid floof.
With the winner being Turbulent Juke by a nose.
Hey,
Let's go.
Turbulent Juke was double or nothing, so anyone that was on Turbulent Juke gets double their bet back.
No shit. Okay.
Smart. What it was is Indiscreet Star and give you a 50% boost. Turbulent Juke was doubles. The risky one for Smart Azazel would have been 5 times.
So that bumps me from 15. So I get my 5 back, and then I get the additional.
Yeah,
10,
you get
right?
you get your bet back, and then you get that additional.
Okay, so that bumps me back up to 25. Not bad.
Okay.
And I'm hoping to write a little script to actually like automate this, so I can just click the button and they just move forward. Yeah, that's simple but effective floof racing.
love
I
it.
like it. I like it. Alright, what about the moose roller?
Yeah, so Moose Roller, probably, yeah, we can do this all at once or one at a time. It's up to you guys how you want to do this. It works a lot like blackjack. I'm also rolling as the house, but I roll after everybody, and everyone can always choose. Basically, you roll d6s, and you want to get as close to 21 as possible. So you can choose how many d6s you want to roll. We do a round. Everyone chooses if they want to roll again. The house chooses last, and if you go over 21, you lose. If you go over 21, you'll split it with anyone else that goes over that hits 21. That type of thing. Did just like 1 or 2 of you want to do this? Who wanted to try this out?
I mean,
Emmett goes and sits at the table.
Okay.
I'll do a moose roller.
I'll do it too.
All right. KFG you as well? Everybody? All right.
Oh no, if KFG wants another round of floof racing, he'll watch the moose roller.
Okay.
He's
Well,
not the cards
I'll roll
guy.
for the floofs in a second then. I'll get you more. So we'll do so BHG and TWA and the house. Now obviously the house doesn't have to bet anything. Because just like if people lose, it just all goes to the house. The same bullshit as a real casino.
I'm gonna bet another 5.
So you want to do 5? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. The Moose Roller has an automatic buy-in. It is just so you can choose what category you're going, like which table you go to. It can be either a 1, 5, 10, or 50 buy-in. So if everyone buys in, it's at the same amount.
Then I'll buy in 10.
Buying it in 10? Okay.
So we're all going to do a 10 buy-in.
Yep.
Okay. And the house doesn't have to buy in. Excellent. All right. Let's clear the chat here. Make this a little bit easier for myself just so I can see some shit. All right. So we're going to start. Let's just start in order and we'll go around then. So BHG. Roll however many D6s you want to roll.
Is there like I'm trying to get to 21?
You're trying to get to 21.
And how many?
You have to roll them all at once or one at a time?
As many as you want. You can roll 1d6 and then wait for the next round. You can roll 5d6 and hope you hit that 21.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll 5d6.
just all or nothing right away. Let's go.
Ooh.
Wow.
So you're at a 19. Okay. And this was the 10 table buy-in. Excellent. Okay, so that is the end of yours. So you bought in. Well, when we go into the next round, basically you can choose to either stay or you can roll more dice. So Buddha, how many d6s would you like to roll?
I'm gonna do the same.
Okay, let's fucking go. All or nothing. 15. Okay, awkward. Let's go. Kirby.
Same thing. I'm gonna roll 5.
All right. Well, go big or go home. All nothing. Okay, 18. You guys gotten pretty lucky so far. TWA.
Yeah, I mean,
No
20. Oh. House is gonna roll 4d6. 21.
What?
What?
Get out.
All right. Yeah. So the house is staying at 21. So basically, if anyone wants a cut, they have to try and get 21. I can't believe the luck of that. Oh my god. So going back to BHG, you pretty much have to roll.
So I have to roll a 2 or lower. I have to roll a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you bust over 21, right?
Yeah.
So I have to meet the house.
If you roll a 1, then you get to roll again, but you have to roll a 1.
All right, guys. I need you to give me all of your energy and hope that I roll low, because fuck.
Hey, you're still in the running, technically. You haven't gone over.
Oh my god.
Buddha.
I'm gonna roll 1
Okay.
for now.
Yeah, I get it. 5.
Aw.
You're at 20.
Yeah, I know.
Kirby.
I was hoping for like a 2 or a 3.
Yep.
I'm shitting my pants.
My gosh, the luck on these. I can't believe this.
oof.
Oh, Kirby's out. He's out. 'Cause yeah, that's a 24. So he's gone. He's gone.
Need the one.
All right,
The one to match.
Yeah, you gotta roll a 1. 1 in 6 chance. He's over. Okay. 2 people out. There's a 50 gold pot currently being possibly split 3 ways, depending how you guys roll. House chooses to stand. So BHG.
You're at 20?
22. Buddha,
Push me over.
if you roll a 1 here, you get half of that 50 gold.
Oh, of course. That's what I needed last time.
House takes it. 50 gold to the house. Thank you very much.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
That's tough.
Wow.
Going again.
Oh, we're doing this again?
You would do one more of these, then I'll do the floof racing, and then we're good for the night?
KFG, come play some dice.
No. I need my money for my floof racing strategy. I'm gonna blow it all on floof racing, or I'm gonna win big.
Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Let's go.
What buy-in did you guys want to do for the moose roller then? For those that want to.
Fuck yeah, I'll buy in another 10.
A 10? Oh Jesus. Okay. Buddha, same thing. 10. You're buying in as well. Kirby, are you buying in?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy in my last 10 gold.
And TWA, you're buying in.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm under the assumption that by next week you'll have like fleshed out the rest of the Ibs toenail, and we'll have like something to gain just money on, like the arena.
Yeah, I want to add stuff on like that as well. Right now, this is just general casino shit. I do want to add an arena thing. I actually have this whole thing with like dealing with other players and adventures and stuff, but I didn't have time.
I assumed there would be a way to make money, so I know it's coming, and so I'm not afraid to bet the 10 gold here.
Okay, and then the house and actually I misspoke. It was actually 60 gold pot last time because the house puts in double the buy-in.
Oh, that hurts even worse.
So you're each putting in 10. The house puts in 20. So so that is a 60 buy-in once again. BHG, how would you like to start? I can't believe I rolled 20 fucking 1.
We're gonna roll 46, and I'm gonna fucking full send it. Start with the 16.
Okay,
it's much more reasonable.
Much. It's Buddha.
I'm full sending at 5d6.
5d6 just in case.
Oh,
20. So far he's the leader. We'll see. Kirby.
I'll do 4.
12. Oh my. Okay. It's got a bit to catch up. We'll see. TWA.
Let's do 4.
16. Okay. House is going to do 4 as well. 17. Oh, it's an awkward number in blackjack. Okay. Moose roller. BHG, you got a 16.
That's 21. Oh no,
that's
22.
22.
Oh.
Bust. Bust, Buddha.
I'm good. I'm gonna hold.
Holding? Okay, that's smart. Kirby.
Holding.
Somebody's got to win this pot. It's for the good of the guild.
Right.
I'm just gonna roll 1-6 for now.
Okay, yeah, taking it easy, creeping it up just in case. Okay. 4, 16, okay. Because you'll still have one chance after that, so even if the house stays, because there's still, after the house stays, there's still one more turn to get to the high number, so. Just like a casino blackjack. TWA.
So 5 or lower here. I'm at 19.
19, okay.
So there's no number the house has to stay at on this one?
No, I can.
Like in regular blackjack?
No, I'm doing that. The house can still roll.
Okay.
That's 20.
You're a dick.
Shit. Okay.
Oh.
Buddha, do you want to go for that 21, or are you willing to share possibly?
I'm gonna hold.
Okay, Kirby.
At 16, I'm gonna try to roll out just 1.
Yeah. Oh, a 19. TWA.
I'm at 19.
Yeah, a 1 or a 2 would get you. A 5. Oh, that's 24. Bust. The house stays, which means this is the last go. So Buddha and Kirby, like, but we'll start with Buddha. You can try for
Hold.
that 21 if you want. Hold, Kirby. You pretty much have to.
Gotta
Go
roll
for
it,
it.
bro.
Get a 2.
If you get a 2,
Get a
you
2,
win the
you
entire
win.
thing. If you get a 1, then you at least get a third of the pot.
Because I'm at 19, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need a 1 or a 2. It's a 33%
Get a
chance.
2. Oh.
Buddha, you get 30 gold.
There you go.
All right, and then we'll do one more floof racing before the end of the night. All right, I'll use the same names for these ones. I don't feel like dragging you guys out.
What's
If
your
he's
big
gonna
strategy?
strat this time, so he's gonna put 10 on moderate and 10 on risky.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'll put 7 on risky.
I'm gonna put 5 on risky.
Oh, we're all doing this again. All right, let's go. One
yeah.
second.
It's for the good of the guild.
Yeah, we gotta send it. Billy, bet all 30.
I'm not betting on this one.
Maybe. Yes.
Strat is if I bet on 2 of the
Okay.
3, moderate pays my shit back, and
so-
risky we win big.
BHG, what were you doing again?
5 on smart as Cecil.
Smart, 5 on risky. Okay. Why did I put an E in risky? I suck. Buddha.
Not doing it.
Not doing it? Okay. Actually, this is bothering me why there's an E there. 1 second. But there we go. Okay. So Buddhist stays out. You just won 30 gold. I mean, you're doing okay right now.
I'm up 5 gold
Yeah.
for the night, so
Kirby. What are you doing?
I didn't bet.
You're
in the race.
not betting? Okay. Plat?
No.
This is your big thing. What's you do with Plat?
Oh yeah, I was doing 10 on moderate and 10 on risky.
Oh shit. Okay, multi-bet. 10 mod, 10
Yeah.
risky. Got it. And TWA?
7 on risky.
7 on risky. Okay. Alright. Let's see if we rue this. Alright, here we go. And they're off. Whoa, that kept spinning. There we go. Safe. Helps if I'm on the token thing. Safe moves ahead. Indiscreet Star, and once again moving ahead. Turbulent Juke. Oh, with a great leap out of the gate. Smart Azazel chewing at his own foot. Wonder if he has lice. Next. Indiscreet Star, and once again, still moving ahead at a plodding pace. Turbulent Juke. Oh, continuing his great strides, doing wonderful. Smart Azazel. Oh shit, that was really high. Starting to catch up.
Come on.
Indiscreet
bastard.
Star, and oh, that's a nat 20. That's 2 for him. Indiscreet Star, and just pulling ahead. His farts making him even floofier. Turbulent Juke.
No.
Oh my god, nat 1. Turbulent Juke dislikes those farts. The Smart Azazel using this
baby.
to surge forward.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Come on.
Indiscreet Star and continuing to plod along. Turbulent Juke moving forward with Smart Azazel. Oh fuck. Starting to pull ahead. Indiscreet Star and once again plodding along. Turbulent Juke. Oh my god. Really doesn't know where he is right now. Shouldn't have had those Mai Tais. Smart Azazel. Not moving. Finally, Indiscreet Star not moving. Oh shit. Turbulent Juke. Oh, that's a nat 20. And Smart Azazel. Oh, with the win.
Yes.
See gold, let's go.
And then let's see who gets second here. And then Safe Indiscreet Star and got second. All right. So, the winner ended up being Smart Azazel. So that's not too bad. You got 3 of you bet on risky. So you lost your 10 from the moderate, unfortunately. But you get 5 times back on your risky bet.
So, and you get, yeah, so, okay,
Well,
so
sorry,
guys, here was my
bet.
strat.
It's your bet plus 4 times the bet. Like it's a 5 times total return. So if you
So I get 50 gold back after I spent 20, so I'd have plus 30?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was hoping. Yeah, that's what I figured I would get.
Yeah.
So the 5 would turn into
5 turns into 25. Because you get your 5 back and then like 4 times extra. So for a total of a 5 times return.
Nice.
Oh my god!
I got
Yes.
35.
Yeah. Yeah.
We rich boys.
I got 10% of a guild shop in my pocket right now.
And
Fuck yeah.
that is shutting down the casino for the day. They have to reset their
Awesome.
games.
Be right back.
Oh, we took those quests, and I never want to leave this magical place.
So that is it for Windermere
on
Fantasy Online for this week. Ended with a weird gambling thing. I don't even know if I'm going to actually put that in the final edit. We'll see. Maybe I'll like edit it down to just the good moments. But yeah, that is going to be it for us for this week. This is Windermere Fantasy Online. Once again, everyone here is a content creator or streamer of some kind. Their links are in the doobly-doo below, both in this live stream and in the future edited content. So go ahead, check them out. They're awesome. If you can give me a like and subscribe, hit the dingle my little bell, hit the subscribe button. As of this moment, I'm only I think 40 people away from finally hitting that 1K subscriber mark. So I'd be super appreciate it if you could do that. I normally wouldn't beg for this stuff, but I'm so close I can taste it. So I'd really appreciate it. If you could hit that for me, that'd be great. Just to get me to that point. That would be really awesome. But in the meantime, yeah, check out all of our content. There's streams all the time with the Friendo group. The Friendo Discord, of course, has the links down below as well, which is an awesome group of other gamers, streamers, content creators, and a ton of RPGs being run basically every day of the week right now, and streamed. The majority of them are streamed, I would say. So it's pretty good shit. So check out all of those links, and I don't think, is there any other announcements or anything anyone needs to make before we shut her down for the night? I think we're good.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
All right. As always, stay healthy, stay safe, and have a good one, eh?